Something love and happiness. Wait a minute, 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 something love and happiness.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Wait a minute, something
Yeah.
love and
Ordered a
happiness.
couple of things. You know, they have that free thing shared with 5 people.
All right. Let's get it popping. Let's get it going. 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 I am your boy Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing. If you're not splashing, you definitely not a part of this league. T2 Nation, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Yo, 2 + 2 = fish. Stay woke, brothers and sisters. I hate you. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck are you talking about? This early in the pot. It's too early in the pot. I'm not even drunk yet, and I haven't even hit the weed yet. My nigga threw her glasses on, so she was trying to see.
I'm trying to make sure I see all the little comments today. I ain't trying to miss nothing.
Don't call them little. My T2 Nation don't like when you say stuff little. All right, I am your boy Dmarks. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing. If you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. T2 Nation, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Do the same thing, man. Lace their shoes up, join the pod. Do the same thing, man. Hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit that share. We are on Spotify out there. If you got Spotify or if you are a part of the Spotify podcast, if you're looking for the podcast, however you find your podcasts, man, type in Tied to the Game on wherever you get your Spotify. I think it's just Spotify right now at the point. But we got 4 episodes out on Spotify, man. Make sure y'all tune in. I got Boogie here, Shay is here, Dre is here, Hart is here, and Juan is somewhere in here. I don't know where he at. I think he in his room sleep or something. I don't know what he doing. It's kind of crazy. But let's start off. How y'all doing? Flo, quit taking my style, bro. How everyone doing? Stop stealing my line, bro. I don't like that. You're part of Wednesday. This the Wednesday line. Stop. Don't do that. All right. But yeah, how y'all feeling today?
Well, I can say I feel pretty good. I have had a hectic week, but I would rather be capable and able
Amen.
than broke.
JBP.
So I definitely can say I enjoyed my hectic weekend. My mom's birthday was this week, so we just really chilled, kicked back. Of course, we go to the cemetery. I'm gonna go back again on Monday and take her some more flowers.
Make sure
but
you tell
yeah,
happy birthday in the comments.
but like I said, this Sunday was way more hectic than normal, but I'm grateful that I'm able and capable. So.
Amen.
No complaints.
Amen.
Book.
Y'all know I feel like $1 million every day. No matter the struggle, I feel like $1 million. I think I shared a post the other day that said, I could be a lot of things, but I ain't broke or I ain't mad. So I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't been mad at nobody, and I ain't been broke in a minute. So I'm in good grace. I'm in God's grace. I feel good. I feel like $1 million.
All right. Hey, listen, me personally, you know how it is. Me. Working. Positive. Had a great weekend somewhat, you know what I'm saying? Not too much. Just got a chance to chill yesterday. Not really too much on me, you know what I'm saying? Got a chance to play the video game, do what I do, you know, chill a little bit. But woke up today in full pod mode. Been up since probably like 7, 8 o'clock. Uploading pods, so, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday night, went and did some things, you know what I'm saying? Changed the roadcaster around, reorganized it. Got some things ready for the pod, like every day. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure you touch every angle of the different things that we could do. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta. And we're back. You get what I'm saying? You see where it going with it?
Okay.
Niggas don't even know nothing about that, but that's here now. You know what I'm saying? But that's just some of the things that I did. Like I said, we're on Spotify now. For sure. Like I always used to come on the pod and say, like, we're gonna be on Spotify, we're gonna be on Spotify. Like, no, we're officially on Spotify right now. Like, give us some. You know what I'm saying? Episode 124 through 27 is out right now. If you want to check those out, that's what 3-4 hours of your time. Like, please, if you want to give us that, that time, you want to catch up on the podcast, you missed those episodes, you don't gotta watch it no more.
The best time to listen to a podcast is if you're in the car. I'm trying to tell you.
Or you at work. If you stuck at work, all my plant workers, we do this for y'all. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to the first and the last time listeners.
It makes the time go by.
When you know that you're listening to an hour, 2-hour pod, by the time you look up and that podcast is over, I hope we're being enjoyable enough to where y'all are enjoying y'all day at work, that y'all laugh and giggling. We give y'all these emotions throughout the day. I don't care if we take you up here and then we bring you down here. We kind of make you mad. That's what we supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That's our job. So we try to give y'all these good audio experiences. You know what I'm saying? That's why we don't run ads. We don't do it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You need this 2-3 hours so you know that your day is structured a certain way. I know that's what.
And we got the same questions to show. Don't worry.
Come on. I feel it. Hey, shout out to the pod, man. Shout out to what's going on. But yeah, that's me. We on Spotify now. I hope all my homies, I hope everybody in the world, if you want to, check us out. Spotify. Check us out. Snapchat. TikTok and all that. We got all them on there. Make sure y'all follow Tied to the Game, all that. All right, let's get to it.
Before we get into it, I want to say thank you, Flo, and I appreciate that. And I definitely had to learn that it is okay to not be okay. That is why I'm able to actually push through stuff the way that I do, because I had to sit back and learn that I just got to take stuff one day at a time. And them days that I need to myself, I got to just take it to myself. Hey, Key.
Key in the building. Big
Hey,
Key.
Key.
All right, so look, in news, right? Let's start light. I don't want to go too crazy for the beginning of it. I just kind of want to talk about it. We talked about this, I think, on the last pod with the homies. If y'all checked it out, 137, last episode. It was 138. Huh?
I need to make this thing.
That knob on it.
It's going to slide. I got to get you a better stand. All right, so look. On the last episode, we kind of touched on it, but I kind of want to get y'all ladies' opinions because I felt like on our side, we was being guys and we was kind of sticking for Tory, right? Mm-hmm. So I want to know, one, how did y'all feel about Tory getting 10 years for the incident? And two, how did y'all feel about Megan and her stylist or whoever dog was, the nigga that posted on Instagram? How do y'all feel about them celebrating that after Megan said she didn't want to railroad a black guy in the judicial system the way they did it? So
I feel like it's two sides to that, because
so you think he did it?
In all honesty, I don't know. I've never looked into the situation enough to really. I never gave a fuck enough to try to figure out. You get what I'm saying? It just it was never that serious to me. I mean, I get it, it happened, but that's just like everyday life. To me, they're regular people. Everybody else might hold them up on this pedestal in there or whatever, and they all into it, and they probably didn't see the transcripts, this, that, and the third. At the end of the day, I don't feel like 10 years. She ain't dead. She ain't crippled. You know, she might have a little great ass.
She was throwing ass the next day.
But I thought it was a week later. But like I said, I'm not into it, so I can't really speak on it other than me saying this. I don't feel like he deserved 10 years because it's people who get away with murder and end up, you get what I'm saying, get less than that. So the fact that he has 10 years for shooting her in the foot, I'm not okay with that.
Okay. I agree. Boogie?
As an artist? Opinion,
two artists.
Okay, I can piggyback off Shay and say I never really gave a fuck, honestly. I don't care. I could care less. What I care more about is why Tory Lanez is facing 10 years and
what's the real
the cops that actually killed George Floyd is only like facing between 5 and 8. That's what I'm more concerned about versus them actually killing someone. And to my knowledge, he's not just being charged with shooting her in the foot. He has, some underlying probation he violated. That's fine and all. Why is he serving 10 fucking years?
Maybe it's something with the probation. I don't know about that either.
But that's
And George Floyd's killer, George Floyd's killer is serving less than 10. I'm saying killer. Like he killed George Floyd. He's serving, I think I've seen like between 5 and 8 years. That's what I'm saying. Like, we need to be focusing on the judicial system. Why we can't, like, that's cool. It's not cool he got 10 years. I don't want to see no black men, locked up. I equate being locked up with jail. With slavery.
All right, so me
that's what it is. It's the plantation.
That's what I'm saying. Right, no.
So me personally, just in a retrospect of what happened, Tory getting 10 for real. This is how I feel. Like, he not gonna do 10. See, the initial shock is 10, and when you hear it, you be like, damn, he got 10, right?
Yeah.
All right. In the state of California, I think you gotta do like 85, 65%, whatever is in between those. So you do like, he been locked up for 360. Well, now it's probably like 370 some days because of the time when he got. Yeah, a little bit over a year. So that's a year already right there in the situation. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like he do like maybe a 5.5. You get what I'm saying? He come home off the programs and the probation everything.
I never seen no
My only issue was with him getting convicted was the deportation. You get what I'm saying? Like, now how does that play? He from Canada. He's born and raised in Canada. So
is this Drake's artist or no?
No.
Oh, okay. Tory Lanez is far from
how does that play a factor into what you got going on? Like, do you do your 5.5 and then you do your 5.5 and they wrote it like, all right, if you do the 5.5, we won't deport you, or do you do your 5.5 and we still send you back to Canada? Whether you get sent back or not, Tory gonna always be lit because music is worldwide now.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel like he has the
same. But the tours that he would miss for the American fans that do fuck with Tory Lanez, you know what I'm saying? The states that really fuck with him, he can't really
that's
tour
how
there.
artists make their money off touring.
But a lot of artists too make their money going international touring too. They make a lot of big money.
Why you think Beyonce did her shit international first?
Yeah, I get it, but that's where I feel like that should be. Like he should have.
Honestly,
and me personally, I'm not gonna say a slap on the wrist. I feel like we need a clarification on the case.
I don't feel like
the
media has all the facts.
Hold on, no, listen. I feel like if Melly lawyers was able to create a mistrial, tell me where Tory lawyers didn't create the mistrial too. Because if you watch
trying to make an example,
if you watch any of those. Like cases, like if you watch 5 minutes of the case, just go back and watch the highlights of the case. The people that testify, like nothing was clear. Like if I was a juror, I would have been like on the stand, like, all right, I get what y'all saying, right? I hear y'all, but prosecutor, make it clear. Defense team, make it clear, because at
not
point
that simple.
I don't know what y'all.
When you're on a celebrity trial, it's not that simple. You have the media in your ear. You have this.
But you can't talk to the media.
You as a juror. Listen, you can't.
No, you can't do nothing. You can't do. You
can't be on the media.
You have to listen.
Sometimes they get quarantined
in high cases. No, listen, in high profile cases. You can't watch the media. You can't be on Instagram. You can't post about it. You can't do nothing. You can't even look, because you have to be straight focused on this case. Like, you have to hear the facts and judge it from that point. Like, you can't go watch a YouTube video. It's supposed to be.
Are you still randomly selected people?
Between the prosecutor and the defender, between the prosecutor and Tory and his team, they got a chance to sit and be like, all right, we want him. All right, we want him. You know what I'm saying? It's like an NBA draft.
Right,
like y'all kind of go back and forth on who y'all want, and then y'all kind of try to pick apart the other nigga if you feel like he made.
If this was you on trial, they talking about they.
All right, it'd be like if I seen Shay, like no, like if I got like a background on Shay, and I just walk in, I'd be like, damn. All right, Shay is a single mom, and this case is about me killing my wife. I'm gonna try my hardest not to get her to be one of my jurors. Why? Like we gonna throw her out, right? Because I feel like listen.
That might be a
because
trigger.
One thing about it, just being honest, it's gonna be a target for you. So whatever they say in this case, if I killed her or not, whatever they say in this case, as a single mom who has a child, you are only gonna think and be sympathized for the woman and the kid.
I want to know why you feel that way. Did he kill the kid as well, or did he just kill the
woman?
Okay, well, as far as me being me, don't think like that.
But
okay,
you're still gonna have a little sympathy for the mom.
all right.
I'm just
It
they gonna sell it
depends
to you
on-
that way.
I just want you to.
I'm saying they gonna sell it to you this way.
You can
the
sell.
way that they
You
gonna
can
sell
try
it to
to
you.
sell me shit. Don't mean I'm gonna buy it.
I get you.
You get what I'm saying? Like
I'm with
I got the
I need to see all
mindset
the facts.
to think through stuff and see through
Where
stuff.
is the current
so
facts?
I'm one of them people to where we get in those little jury rooms and they be like, oh, she irritating because she not just gonna jump ship from feeling like, oh, everybody else said yes, so she should say yes. No, the fuck not. Why do y'all say yes? I need to know why every one of y'all feel like yes. Explain it to me. Cause where did you get yes at? Cause I don't have no or yes out the situation. So I can't honestly say that this is that. You get what I'm saying?
listen,
That's
I'm
why
with you.
I think with I don't know what
regardless of the situation, one thing I can say that I am open-minded enough to be able to try to see things from more than one's perspective, because you never know what that woman did to that man.
100%.
Women are very sneaky
We need
individuals.
some air horns for that, gang. I ain't gonna
Listen.
hand claps, all that.
Okay.
We need all that.
Love
All right.
Shay.
So I don't want to get too crazy. All right. I had to only be able to ask y'all this question, right? Mm-hmm. And I felt like I didn't want to talk about this because I didn't want y'all to feel like I didn't want the the LGBT community to really be looking at us weird. But I have to ask the women, like, at this point, how do y'all feel about trans women saying they want to be y'all cisgender, or how, I don't know how it was, but it's like the backlash of just hilarious saying like y'all not women,
I can't say this.
and you know what I'm saying. So
Go ahead.
cisgender though, a guy come through, big broly.
Okay, so
I hate the
listen,
term.
I'm about to tell you this right now. A lot of that comes from the simple fact that
Trigger alert.
women, okay, you know, the same way men try not to offend each other or offend women try not to offend men as well. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes, like, you can be, okay, for example, say you having a conversation, right? And you and this male, y'all having a real good conversation. But it's like kikiing with one of the girls. Mm-hmm. So you might fuck around and be like, girl, you know.
Or that bitch. Hold on, wait. I didn't mean to call you a bitch. I'm sorry.
You know? So it's like,
Don't call me cis. Don't call me a cis woman. Wow.
but okay, so listen, this is my thing. I feel like,
Reese in the building.
hey Reese. Okay, but this is what
Woman,
I feel like.
simple.
I feel like this. Women are women, men are men. I have a daughter, so I talk to her a lot. Like, I have this thing to where it's so much going on TV. It's so much going on in school. It's so much going on, period. To where I'm like, okay, Naya, how many genders is it? She like 2. It's boys and girls. You know what I'm saying? I just want her. As a mother, it starts at home. You got to make sure that you're instilling the right things at home. Not saying that what everybody else is doing is not right or whatever, but you can't be out here just like, oh, you a girl. You can't do that.
All right,
I'm gonna tell you why.
please.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Please
And I'm gonna say this at certain ages because, okay, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but there was a school teacher at a Flint school. There is a 5-year-old little boy. She was making this little boy put a dress on, and she was telling this little boy that he was a girl.
LOL.
You get what I'm
You
saying?
don't masturbate, babe. What you don't? What?
So, when I say that, I mean kids are impressionable. So yes, always let your child express themselves, but you don't put anything on that child.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying more so. Like kids are very impressionable. What they see, what they hear, this, that, and the third. You have to, the same way all of us had to grow into ourselves and learn ourselves and what we liked, what we didn't like, what we was gonna deal with people and this, that, and the third. Kids got to do the same thing. So we got to learn that, yeah, it's okay for, that's you. I don't judge you for what you do, but at the same time, that's my child. So I'm always talking to her to get her perspective on things. I'm never going to be the parent that's like, oh, you got to go, putting her out or anything like that.
Right.
I'm going to support my kid and whatever, but I still always want to know where my child's mindset is. I want to know this, that, and the third.
I follow.
100%.
And we're back.
Get on my nerves.
I listen. I can't speak from this. I just want y'all to let the ladies speak. So, the books. How do you feel?
How do I feel? I don't know if the question is, how do I feel about the term cisgender, or how do I feel about cisgender?
You walking through, and then it's just random.
Okay, boom. I'm gonna just be honest.
Genders
I have a
come through and be
transgender
like-
best friend, and I just was with her earlier. I've been knowing her since she was a gay boy. Long story short, to keep this quick and easy, I don't like the term cisgender. I'm just a woman. I'm just a woman. I'm just a woman. I was a born woman. And
We just gave y'all a shout out for the natural buns.
can.
She gave y'all a shout out for the buns.
I know that's right. It's the naturalness.
Like that this week. Definitely like
Y'all
that.
lit. That's crazy. All right.
Nonetheless, I feel like when I'm around her, she uses the term cisgender. And to me, that's like, okay, it's a respect thing because she doesn't want to be called a transgender woman. A lot of transgender women or transgender men don't want to be said, I'm a transgender. That's not what they want to be labeled as. They want to be labeled as what they transition to. You know, I'm a woman, I'm this, I'm that. So
Okay, so that's getting into pronouns.
Out of respect,
Okay.
I, call her associated pronouns. I do this, and this. But when
Right.
she calls me a cisgender woman, it's like, hey, no, this is a new term, and this is something new. This is something very new, fairly new. I've never been called a cis woman, or and I've been called a woman. I've been called a girl. I've been called she, her. Pronouns. But when it comes to the cisgender, I feel like this is just something that the LGBTQ plus community created.
Plus. What is all them extra pluses? What is that? Can somebody explain to me what are the extra pluses?
Well, I'm not gonna get into it.
Because I'm confused. They're starting to confuse me.
Listen, Shay, that's honestly okay, but being a woman of the community, I cannot speak for nobody else's sexuality and how they choose to label themselves. Whatever the plus is for,
you don't know what
whatever
it doesn't
whatever.
Okay, so
it's whatever sexuality that they feel like they are. Asexual,
I'm not confused
bisexual.
anymore.
You could be
Pansexual, I get
trisexual,
it.
whatever you are. That's
Okay.
up to you at the end of the day. But I'm a woman. I don't want a transgender woman to be like, hey, you're a cis woman and I'm just a transgender woman. No, if you want to be a transgender woman, you either have to be a woman or not. You either have to be a woman or not. I'm not a cis woman because
I
you're
agree,
not.
Reese.
I'm not a cis woman because you're not. And that's not me not agreeing with your lifestyle, but that's just, if we gotta be on one accord, it's not cis woman, it's not cisgender, it's not cis anything. If we're gonna be cis, it's gonna be, hey sis. It's not gonna be cis.
Not without the extra.
Come on now.
So I do understand it because listen, I have by doing hair, I come across
as a dishwasher.
as a dishwasher. Flo, a dishwasher. Come on now. All right. Okay.
And we're back. Thank you guys for tuning time to the game. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Do the same thing that you got to do. Lace your shoes up, please, guys. Hit us with the subscribe. Hit us with the share. Hit us with the follow. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but my guy said he identifies as a dishwasher. That's funny as hell.
Yeah.
If it's possible to identify,
One of the genders to identify as a dishwasher.
A dishwasher?
A dishwasher.
Please explain to me what it is.
It's whatever you want it to be. I might
Flo,
be a dishwasher
my
today.
pronouns are Don and Cascade.
Okay, so
fucking
Flo,
retard.
Come on now.
are you Cascade Plus Platinum or are you just Cascade?
My nigga.
Platinum, we're going platinum
Since
with
we're
you.
going there, are you
We left
Platinum or
Ajax
are you?
back at
I'm
home.
Dawn Platinum. You hear me? Yeah.
I gotta know now.
My boy say he is Dawn
Dawn
Platinum.
or Cascade? Are you?
Love it. I love it. I love it. I love
Hey,
it.
Wow.
but listen, all right. So look, just me being honest. Though, like, so for me, I don't know how that.
I'm all of
I really want to know.
Okay.
I just really wanted to know how y'all felt about the cisgender. Like, I did see
Like
the
I
argument
said.
with Jess Hilarious, and I feel like I agree with women though in general. Like, I am not gonna say, and I agree with the women. Like, not
Exactly, Key.
Wait, I'm gonna get to your point.
Hey,
Give
can
me
we
2
not
seconds.
do too much on the transgender women?
I'm not shitting on them. No, listen.
Oh,
I
it's not-
agree.
it's not
No,
like
listen.
that.
It's
It's
not.
not
It's
like
not.
that.
It's not a
It's not
shit
that.
on.
It's
No,
not
no,
that.
no, no.
Real women and these
No,
transgender
listen.
women are like,
I
come
really
on
feeling
now.
like they are. But listen, what I'm saying is, are you born the woman? Like, I get that you want to identify as a woman, but all I'm saying is the born
biological.
There you go.
Come on
Biological women. All right, so I agree with the biological women, bro. You should never want to understand what they go through. As a man, like, you got to understand these things that you go through that women should never want to experience. You get what I'm saying? As a man, I never want to experience going through a period. I don't want to deal with cramps.
Bet you don't.
I don't want to deal with. I don't never want to. Yeah. No. Like, I've had a cramp before, just a period. Like, you
Let
just
me tell you.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For playing sports, I've had caught a cramp before. So it's just certain things. No, I can't identify. I don't want to bleed for 7 to 14 days or however many days it comes. Like, I don't want to be that person.
Reese said you said what you said in the beginning, and that's what you said, and she said stand on it. Okay, Reese.
You agree with me? I agree. I'm not knocking it. I agree with the women. Like, but what I'm saying is, like, far as them, like, I don't know how to identify though. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like
are you saying, like, out of respect though? You don't know how to identify?
Yes, and
everybody's different too, so that's what makes it harder.
Also, we do have to understand, and I would love for the transgender community, if we can get them to understand, we do have kids. At some point in your life, guess what? You got a chance to make your decision. You got a chance to. And when you made your decision, you stuck with what you came up with, right? Don't force your decision on the children. Let them grow up to make their own
ideology.
But listen, the only reason
to force.
No. Okay. What I'm saying is, if you think about the rules, like when y'all changing the rules to say, hey, let us identify him. Well, my 5 to 6 year old they can't compute.
Okay, can this
what you going
one
through?
Little 50 Cent bar? I was confused. My mama kissing a girl. Okay, that's like.
Or Jay-Z, his mama was dating a woman his whole life, and it's like, damn, she was kind of trying to keep that from me. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a confusion, but also, what's going on? Like, Ma, I ain't never seen you with a nigga. Like, I know you telling me to be with a girl, but I've never seen you with a nigga. So heterosexual, it's confusing. Yeah. It's a line to cross. But you get what I'm saying? Because some people really preach heterosexuality in their home, and that's what you come from. So I have to be this way. So I, as a kid, because we all know kids and we all have been young kids say the darndest things. Oh, right. Tell me I'm not tripping. You have had a kid around and they be like, Ma, what is that?
My daughter is
Ma, what is that? Ma.
That's so embarrassing. Like,
Ma.
That is really how they be loud as fuck.
Look, no, they start snapping at you like, no, Ma. No. Look at it. No, look at it. Like,
is that a boy or a girl?
You be like, damn, hold on, gang. Like, you gotta chill out. Like, we can't, we gotta relax.
You have to understand doing that? Because my child really has done that to me before.
Bro, listen, I have been
when
around
she was
kids
little
that
as
do
hell.
it.
Like, no, for real.
No, listen, I used to be a football coach, bro. My little niggas with a tour, bro. Please don't do that, because them niggas they are different. When I say different, they are inhumanly different.
I'm so up close to my camera.
All right, for my like my sons, like. I know how Cam will react. Now, Juice, he's still kind of a little discombobulated. So, gang will be like, he gonna hit you with the look, like, I don't know, like, Daddy, and he gonna look at me and be like, you know what? The best option for me is to just say, Daddy, pick me up.
Daddy, pick me up. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Just pick me up, Daddy.
Cam gonna be like, what the fuck?
No, Cam, let me tell y'all.
Cam might say, what the fuck?
No. Cam is gonna do this. I'm just gonna give y'all the honest truth. He gonna look. He gonna look left. He gonna look right. He gonna lock eyes with me, and he gonna turn around and be like,
Cam is a funny
Start explaining, gang. Like, you need to have some type of, because I'm about to say it. I'm gonna say it. But if you start explaining now, then maybe it'll lock.
I gotta say it.
There you go.
I gotta say it.
Listen. Hey, listen.
How old is Cam?
Cam, he'll be 11 at the end of this month.
Cam,
why is he still giving that, and now my baby is giving full out like, Ma, what is going on? Like,
because listen, I'm gonna be honest.
Act like that?
No, listen,
why
I'm gonna be honest. As a young boy, as a young man,
I feel like I'm
as a
young
young,
in front of my kids.
Listen, as a young man, you gotta understand if that's not in front of you, like if it's not in front of you every day. Like, and you already got to understand, as a young man, you getting preached that you got to like girls. So if it's not right there in front of you, they don't. He's
Okay,
gonna be
so
oblivious
why you
to it.
get the signal is what I'm saying.
Because when you the one thing about men is, or I'm gonna just say young boys and men, like the guy culture is like, we get a feeling that ain't something ain't right in the atmosphere. Like, and you get to looking around. You get to looking around and you scan, and once you lock in to what's not right,
so girls just don't give a fuck.
You turn to the nearest safe haven, which would be your parent, and you kind of give them the look. Like, do you see what I see? And if they register, the conversation changes. You be like, just chill out. Let's go down to the crouton aisle. And then as y'all get down to the crouton aisle, you be like, listen.
Yeah, okay.
That's
cool.
a guy, but it's a girl.
A little boy yesterday, and I would hate to say it, but he's gonna be gay when he gets older. I went to a kid's party yesterday, and he was on the water slide with my nieces or whatever, and he said something that my best friend would say to me. This is a little boy, no older than 7 years old. So I'm recording the video of them, right? And so I'm like, hold on, I didn't press the button, so I need y'all to go down one more time, He said, you better get me this time before I get you. And he was up on the slide like, period. So my niece come ask me, she said, did you hear this little boy? I said, yeah, I hear him. Yeah, I hear him. Like, what you want me to do about it? I'm pretty sure his parents is around.
Okay, I'm going to say this.
He told me, you better get me before I get you. Like, I better have got him this time coming down the water slide before he got me. I said, oh, no.
No, where I feel like, no, listen, now how I feel like, one thing I like truly, in my opinion, I feel like
kids crazy.
No, listen, in my opinion, I feel like that can be changed, right? I feel like it can be changed, right? Because he's 7, right? That's what he sees now. A lot more of men do go missing in those, but as women, right? When you coming through the ranks, I feel like women have got to the point where they have boys. It's just like, I'm going to live my life just because I have a son. You date this nigga and not be his mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you really, truly dating. Like, just think about some niggas, like, some women really date their kid. Like, date their son.
100%. I 100% agree.
You've never seen a nigga. Okay, let's talk about the mom that had the fucking kiss pictures with her son.
I don't like when women be on Instagram like, this is my sexy daddy. Like, what the fuck? Why are you saying sexy daddy?
All I'm saying, no, listen. All right, let me be honest.
This is your sexy
daddy.
All right,
this is the one thing I hate.
Confusing me.
I've never liked when moms go out on a date with their kid and don't acknowledge him as their kid. Like, out on a date with my son, or out. Like, I agree with that, but you should never go out on a date and be like, out with my dinner date, my boo thing, like. Come on, mom.
I don't like that either. I feel like you're sexualizing your kid.
Right.
What are y'all be?
Do you not see
these
things?
See, where do
Are
I
you
be?
missing?
I don't be on the internet
Are you missing
enough.
these things?
Shay.
I don't be on the internet enough.
Shay, females will sexualize their sons because they're
It was a girl that kissed her son in the mouth, bro. Like, she kissed her son in the mouth. He was like 10. No, he was like 10. They was lifting it. He was like 10.
That was about to blow me. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's just keep it a stack. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's just the way that certain things are like presented for the, you know what I'm saying? Because like women literally try to grow their. All I'm saying is women try to groom.
Don't call your son sexy daddy. Why are you?
Hold on. All I'm saying is
sexy daddy.
Listen, all I'm saying is I feel like women shouldn't groom their son to be the nigga that they.
So what about
date.
men that groom their sons?
To do what?
I'm saying I got a coworker. She let her son go out. You know, her son is 5.
She let her son
go out.
No. Go out of town with his dad. His dad lives out of town, out of state.
Okay.
So her homegirl also lives out of state. You know, in the same state. Okay. So she goes to see the son. Nonetheless, she hugs the son. You know, like he looks at her like a TT. Like, you know,
like his auntie. All right.
Okay.
The
dad then says to the son, "You don't need to be letting no girls hug on you or touch on you unless they giving you some money." So you are teaching your son to do what?
Be a trick?
Toxic masculinity? Like
no.
Like,
no.
He's 5 years old and you're telling him that he's supposed to be getting money from females because they're hugging him.
Okay, listen, I got 2 problems with the situation.
This is his auntie though.
I get it. No, I got 2 problems with it. 2 problems, right? Problem number 1, he should never say that out loud.
The father.
Right? He should never say that. I agree with that. He should never, as the dad, say that out loud.
You think that should be like son and
that should be
dad time?
17, 18-year-old conversation.
Not 5-year-old.
Not 5-year-old conversation. But you should also teach your son, hey, ma'am, don't touch my son unless he
knows this woman.
You a player. Don't just be letting bitches touch you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, his dad cuts hair for a living.
Keep yourself. I'm just saying.
His dad cuts hair
But
for a
listen, I'm
living
just
and,
saying, don't be so friendly with everybody. Like
Okay,
there's nothing
but
wrong
you
with
tell him
that.
at a 5-year-old level though.
But I would never say like she should never hug you for unless she's giving you some money. Like you tripping, gang. That's extreme. That's extreme. No, he extreme as hell. No, he extreme as hell.
That's a bit much. I'll put that up there with you calling your son sexy daddy.
No, he extreme.
Why are you saying you shouldn't be like he a pimp at 5? Like
I'm not saying he a pimp. I'm not saying he a pimp.
I'm not saying he a pimp
but
either.
Also,
but like, why are you teaching him this at 5?
I feel like the only thing that's opening that door is I feel like at 5, what you teaching him is going through his life that he's gonna always looking for a handout.
You know what the little boy told him? You know what the little boy told him? I don't want any money. I don't want any money.
He definitely ain't the player that just daddy think he is.
I'm just saying, like, what if he want to play lacrosse? What if he want to play lacrosse? What if he don't want to be there
or a gamer or some shit? You never know.
I mean,
kids are
it could be like that.
All kids have different potential.
Let's get to one of yours. Come on.
Shit, now hold
Come on,
it. Wait,
Shane,
I was on the live.
Come on.
Yeah,
Shane,
she
don't
ain't
ask us nothing
prepared.
off the wall.
All right, while she get hers together, hey, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Shout out to the 10 in the chat, man. We love y'all, man. Thank y'all for the support, genuinely. Hey, man,
Make sure y'all
Spotify.
tune in on Spotify.
Spotify. We are on Spotify, bro. We dropped our first 3 episodes on Spotify, man. 124, 125, 126, and 127. We dropped them episodes, man. Hey, listen.
On your way to pick the kids up.
Exactly.
Hey, listen. On your way to the grocery store.
30 minutes there.
If you at the gym, check us out, man. Make sure y'all do that, man. We are on Spotify now, man. Make sure y'all tune into the Spotify, man, because y'all know.
Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend, because I know something gonna stick with you that's gonna be like, damn, I want to talk about this with my. Tell them where you got it from. All right. Don't act like this was your original.
Because y'all know.
This is a certified hood classic.
And all we ask them people is,
What more do you want from me?
hey, man, and if y'all fuck with us like we fuck with y'all, y'all know we rocking. Lock it in, subscribe, do all that shit, man. Shout out to the 11 in the chat, man. Give us a.
Give me a hell yeah. I said give me a hell yeah.
All right.
This is my hydration
You ready?
system. Should oral sex always be a part of sex?
She jumped straight into the final topic.
Let's go. I wanna hear
That's
that.
not the final topic.
That was.
It was not.
That's why
It
it's
was
the
not.
title. That's why it's the title.
But
It's final
no.
title.
How is it the final topic when you said I should have started off with that? And you was like, no, we're gonna start with this.
All right, go ahead.
So how
Do
you
that.
gonna tell me?
No, go ahead. You right.
Since
You
you
know,
I think
you
you
right.
should get your opinion first. We gave our opinion last.
Yeah, we do this
We
all the
gave
time.
our opinion.
So you go first.
Yeah, let's go.
I always let the ladies go first.
Okay, well you can go first this time.
All right, give me the question.
Both.
one more time.
Should oral sex always be a part
Always.
of sex?
And we're back. Yes, it should. Yes, it should. Listen. Yes, it should.
Why do you
giving them
think
off every
that?
time?
All right, listen. Wait. I'm gonna say 95% of the
Okay,
time.
no. So you
What's the other 5%?
really out 95% of the
Damn,
time.
am I getting jumped? I was
No,
just trying
I
to
want to
get my answer.
know. Okay,
Why?
wait, no, hold on.
All right, go ahead. Talk to me.
I like that.
When you
Talk to
give
me.
your answer, I want you to give your answer to this as well while you answering. You might as
That's
well
crazy.
get everything out the way.
You gave me a question and
So,
then trying to
right.
You give
double
them off
up.
95%.
You said 95%. 95%.
That's a
I
lot.
said you should. I said you should.
No,
We
we're
speak from
talking
personal
about you.
experience.
Me
We're talking about
personally?
you. Yeah, you.
You're not giving
I'm
them
an
off at all.
85%er.
That's still a high
Damn,
percentage.
you really up there.
I sometimes I be in my mood.
What's the qualification?
Oh, okay.
What is the
yeah.
qualification?
Qualifications, like what's like you like? I'm giving mouth to you. Like, come on
let's
now.
do this.
Whoa.
Okay, let's talk about it. I'm here for this. This is what I'm here for.
Okay,
need
so
to
what's the
know.
qualifications? What's the qualifications
For
The mouth.
I'm about to eat the box.
For the what that mouth do special?
let me
What's the
see.
qualifications?
What?
What is my qualifications for me to know that I'm gonna eat that
85% of the
motherfucker?
time.
You
That's a
just
high
said
percentage.
All
That's
right,
really
so
high.
my qualifications.
There's
is
100%,
that
and you're at
motherfucker.
85.
Listen,
Whoa.
if that motherfucker look like nice,
So if the
If
the
it look
coochie
nice.
is pretty,
you hear me?
I mean,
You gonna eat the kitty.
Sometimes
Deserve.
they say, "Look, don't
Deserve.
touch. Look,
Okay.
don't touch.
I can
Look,
Listen,
don't touch."
Go ahead.
listen.
Look,
If I'm
keep
fucking,
talking.
it gotta go there. If that motherfucker a pretty one, You feel me? All right, listen. Another step. If that motherfucker got like, if she like,
Who got?
I love
Never
fat
mind.
coochies. Like I don't know why, but the fat ones, it's just something about me and that. Like it just feel like it feel like like the little like that little chicken, but chicken with all what you call it, a drum. And it's like extra
drum.
meat. Listen, lit.
I need his elaboration right
I
now.
said I'm more of a
Did you just make that word
I
up?
did.
That's crazy.
Hey, yep.
Just made that word up. All right, so look, I'm just saying, like that's just me. Like those are like the steps. But I already know me personally.
So if you fuck something, you gotta eat something.
No, that's not true. See, that is not
You,
true.
but you're basically saying.
But
damn
all right,
near if
I got
you
another
fuck
question
something,
on
you
top of
saying
that.
Damn
I'm
near
only-
at
I'm an
85%.
Aquarius.
Fuck something on the regular, but
Hold on, time
me?
out.
Go
Tee
ahead,
up,
go
tee up, tee
ahead.
up,
My
tee up.
bad.
Listen, tee up.
Yep.
Listen, what I'm saying is, I'm an Aquarius, and if I am into like, it's a definite bond for sure. We're on a
Is it
different
like both
level.
ways? Like she.
Yes, and you
Is
are.
that, is that
listen,
like a requirement?
yes, and you like Wayne. You feel me? Like you remember Wayne Pussy Monster? Like,
Nah.
damn, you should listen to that song. That shit fire. You get what I'm saying? Like me. Yeah,
I probably
that's me.
do know it.
All right, so that like yeah, that's me. Like I agree. Like I have to have that vibe, but if the energy ain't there, that's the other. What is that?
Oh, okay.
15,
You know
20%. Yeah, like the other 25, 15% of where I would the disconnect happen because it has happened. But if you get me
A
to that
disconnect
point,
as in what aspect?
Okay. It's just so much right now, y'all.
Honestly,
I'm more
no.
explicit than I need to hear, so I don't. My man said every time. He said he 100% of the time.
He said, but I
One
don't say it has to
100?
be every time.
Oh, I thought he said.
But I
100.
don't. Please read all the way.
All right,
I got
you
my
right.
glasses
I just
on
wanted to
today.
keep him up. All
You
right,
feel
sometimes
me?
I want to stop.
I put them on for
yep.
a reason. I want
Hey,
to
yep.
everything. Okay.
Hey, yep.
Chill
Oh,
out, man.
what? Come on now. You and hey, yo, both of y'all.
All right, you right.
So
I got a
My
question. So
feeling-
no. We're not gonna avoid this for y'all too. So
I'm about to answer it. No.
Oh, okay, go
I
ahead.
was finna get into it.
how often?
How often?
Or
First
whatever
of all,
the question was. Get back
First of all,
to it.
let's talk about it for real because, in honesty, I have
I got a button
gotten
for y'all.
I
I know
have-
this was going. No, it's just
What
keep
am I
going.
doing?
Keep
You already
going.
know me. I keep shit.
I just
something
want you to
was
keep it going.
When
And
Shay
if
from her
anybody-
face, it be like, hold on, whoa.
Right, no, for real, because
Come on. All right. How long? What is it?
But first of all, giving head is just that's different. That's just
luxury.
real different. Like that's real different to me. I don't know, but
That's not the percentage, and that's not what the
can you
question
shut
was.
the fuck up and let me get
You
there?
right.
This is the problem. You always want to come on here talking when you need to shut up. Give me my air. I let you get your air off. I let you breathe. Put your seatbelt on and let me be. Got it? Cool. All right. So
Jesus Christ.
I would say I've only really I don't know though. Like not for real.
That was
I
was
get
crazy.
more head than I give head. I can say that. That's one
What
thing.
is the
Can you shut up?
percentage, gang?
I'm calculating. Let me do my
God,
math.
divided by 5 and added by 3. God damn, what the fuck? Can I get to the point?
Shit. Now, damn. All right. So I get more than I give. Right. Okay. Then.
Yeah, I see what it is.
Then.
Yeah.
I say about 45%. And this is no cap. If a motherfucker know me, they know.
I still
Listen.
niggas be
I
on box.
really
I'm
wish-
not lying.
I really, because
I'm
if
not
people
lying.
really knew me on the level of like fucking with me like that, then they would understand. Because 9 times out of 10, I be dealing with niggas that I've never fucked at all, and or I've gotten head from them and never fucked at all. Like it really be like
on
that.
now.
I don't have to lie
Niggas
about
be so
this.
simp.
I'm
just
calling
saying,
this
niggas be so
caller.
simp. Niggas be
But
so
listen to
simp.
me. At the same time,
Them niggas some
at
simp.
the same time, the reason why it probably
Oh, we
happened
don't
like
need your 2
that.
cents, nigga.
It probably happened like
Them
that
niggas
because
sad.
oh my god, damn! Why y'all gotta talk about people like
Hold
that?
on, give me 2 seconds. Can I borrow
Go
2 seconds?
ahead.
Can I
Have
borrow
2
2 seconds?
And I'm
Not
going
borrow.
back to
Can I borrow 2
Go
seconds?
back.
Y'all ready?
Go.
Y'all ready?
Go ahead.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always
That's
lying?
a song for
the Simps too. Oh my
If
god.
you rich, if
Stop
you know,
fucking
fucking know. It's
Why
no
the-
reason
Hey,
to
I just
lie
scratched
about
my
something
eyebrow on
like
this
that.
one.
It's no reason to lie about. I swear, it's no reason to lie about that.
I don't know if they don't believe it
if I was
because
the type of female, listen though,
that's a fact.
If I was the type of female that was to get on some shit to be like, hey, all right, but just to get the
hey,
proof
you know how niggas
and
play
start
that game too?
showing y'all the screenshots and shit. You feel me?
That's
It
cool.
makes sense.
I don't want no beef.
You feel me? I can always have
I don't
the
want no
receipts.
beef. I just want to know.
Why the fuck?
No.
Why you always
I
lying?
don't. First of
I
all,
think you're antagonizing.
First of all,
Stop fucking lying.
motherfuckers don't even be having the print to get
gotta get that
touched.
shit
So
wet
how the
first,
hell
nigga.
do you think they got
What Nicki Minaj say?
the?
You
to
right.
get-
You
You
right.
gotta can't just give
It's
it to
different
them.
from girls than it is from boys.
Try like that.
It gotta be.
Gotta bring that shit back. Bring that shit
And we're back. Don't want to get you guys too caught up in that conversation there.
Now he said I'm pie,
You know
y'all.
what I'm saying? Super Pod Gang.
He said
you know
I'm
what
pie.
saying? Pod Nation.
He said
Big
I'm pie.
Pod on the left side.
That's fine. We can call it what we want to call it.
I ain't mad at you, gang.
Call it how
You
you
said
see
what
it.
you said. I stand on that,
That's
big dog.
what, and gon' do it. 10 toes
stand
down.
on it.
In the mud.
10 toes.
By yourself. What you
Down.
talk about?
Fuck, and that's all I need
Neighborhood.
is me.
Not ne-
let me give you something.
One man
Hold on.
army.
You hear me?
Don't need nobody but
Why
me.
the fuck you
No.
Why you always lying? Oh my
I
god.
be smoking shit. Not today. I'm a liar.
What you talking
Okay,
about?
cool.
I'm
I'm a liar today.
Fuck
We
is
can be
doing
that.
here? Fuck is we doing here?
It's fine.
Oh, all right, go ahead. Come on, nigga. Don't try to slow your game down now.
It's on.
What was the question? Is hair required?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Is
so
that-
basically, what's your percentage when it comes to it? Like, cause I really,
Or
my
6. What's your percentage? Get
My
your next question.
percentage, give to give ratio, I'm about 2 million up on receiving.
I'm trying to tell you.
On
You
receiving.
get the cookie egg.
On receiving. I'm just
no lie.
sometimes listen, I'm so cold with it.
Oh, so
I'm
you
just
ready?
saying, I got
you
a
ready?
little game.
Oh, you ready?
I got a little
You ready?
game.
All right.
You know how niggas
You ready?
hit you with the finesse move? Oh,
Ooh,
did it?
ooh,
Such and such.
boom,
I got a finesse
10.
move.
Ooh.
Oh, you just came up. Guess what? My sis is stuck in traffic and caught her flat. Fuck, I gotta go get her.
Go get her.
I gotta go get her. I gotta go
Gotta
get
go
her.
get her.
Damn, that just.
Shit.
I don't know how that happened.
damn.
I don't know how that happened. I'm out.
I'm out.
Damn. Hold on.
Sometimes
Shut up.
listen, it don't even be that.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Hold on.
It don't even
Hold
gotta
on.
be like that.
Shut up.
Some niggas come up and be like,
Let her
"Ooh,
do her. Let her get her
Cool.
ear. Let her get her ear. Go
Cool.
ahead. Cool.
Out of there.
I was related with her. I grew up with her. She know
What?
everything.
Guess
I
what?
know everything.
Guess
What
what?
the
But
fuck?
when it comes
When
to
it
a
comes
bitch,
to
I'm
it.
not gonna lie.
Fuck is
I'm
you
not
talking
gonna
about?
lie.
Oh, neighborhood.
I might put my mouth on
L
you.
block.
On
Tell
neighborhood.
Why you always
I don't
lying?
got
They gave you the song.
I don't got a fake.
Oh
I don't
my
got a
God.
fake. I don't got a fake. I don't got a fake. I don't got a fake.
What is we doing here now?
I really don't think that as males realize how many men it is that really just be out
you
here
with the
to
I know
Ooh.
niggas. I know niggas. I know
know.
niggas. Hold on. Wait. All right. Hold on. One mic. Hold on. Slow down. I'm really just being an asshole to y'all right now, right? I have had 2 gentlemen on my podcast before. One is in the comments right now, right? Who are like super pleasers in their mind. Quotations. Both of these niggas. Quotations, right?
LOL.
They're just please gang around this bitch, right? Their ratio of head to giving is the opposite of mine, right? We had this conversation
Y'all two
before.
different type of people.
Oh, but they're a cap, you know?
Why the fuck you lying?
I wish I had this
Why you
emoji when they
always
said it.
lying?
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, to each his own, right?
Okay.
I'm just saying for me, right? I guess, yes, it is a lower. I can agree that as a woman that y'all will have probably a lower percentage of giving head than getting it, because it is men that walk around with this pleaser title. Like, oh, I am such a pleaser. Hold on, wait. I'm such a
wasn't
pleaser.
saying nothing.
I seen the face. I'm such a pleaser to
It
this
was a
level
line.
that I don't really need head. I'm gonna eat that coochie so well that I don't need it no more. It's a nigga that giggled. I know. I seen the giggles. I see what? I see the giggles. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Thank you, Miss Mateus.
Bless him, Lord. Okay, Reese.
I'm just saying personally, I feel like, in my opinion, that it might be a little cap. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like that's just because you are you and you know how you are.
Right?
That's what I feel like it is because you know how you are.
Me.
What the hell is you reading?
Nothing. I'm texting you.
All right, I don't know what she got going on over there.
I'm texting him and he's ignoring my text, but it's cool. If I just exit left, I'm just going to the restroom.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. All right. Hold on. 1 second.
I'm gonna take a shot to that. What you taking a shot?
And we're back. She thought going to the bathroom was gonna stop anything. I don't know what the fuck she thought was going on. But please.
Oh, what you taking a shot of, Reese? What you taking a shot of? Talk to me.
Okay. She taking shots. What y'all taking shots of, man? What y'all drinking, man? Hey, listen. Can I get y'all to like, share, subscribe? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Not talking to you, motherfucker. I'm talking to them.
Oh, you looked at me. My bad.
I'm supposed to. Duh. I need y'all to like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, man. Lace their shoes up.
Doing what it do, y'all.
Do us a favor, man. Hey, we are definitely trying to get to 500 subscribers, man. Please hit that subscribe button for us, man. Hey, if you missed the pod and you missed the video, man, please check us out on Spotify. We're definitely on Spotify now. We're dropping episodes. We will drop a 5 to 4 pack every Sunday. Every Sunday, we will be dropping 4 to 5 episodes. So you guys that need something to get you through the week.
Wine flow.
Hey, listen, something that you guys need to get through the week, man. Check us out, bro. We will definitely get you through your week, man. We're an hour to 2 hour podcast, man. We appreciate trying to just give you guys what we got going on, man. And we just want to talk, talk casual. Red wine was the Lord's choice to red wine. That's what I'm drinking. Okay.
Oh yeah. See, wine is really good for you. This might not be red, but it's good. You want some more?
Yeah. There you go. Do something.
This Earl be doing what it's supposed to.
All right. So listen. I got a question, right? When Boogie bring her ass back, I don't know what she doing. She peed on herself.
No, she did. I hope not.
All right. So listen. At what age, right? Because we're going to talk a little music, right? Just for a second, right? At what age should people stop performing?
I feel like the performance and the performer and their fan base. Honestly, it depends. Because what if they 52 but they still got a dog ass fan base?
I get it, but what I'm saying is,
and what if they still out there?
What if it ain't hitting no more? What if it ain't hitting?
But what if it ain't hitting?
What if you get out there and they like, hey, you make me happy? Yeah.
Everybody don't go through that. Oh damn.
Some people do. Huh?
Thank you. I'm just gonna pour this in there.
That's cool. Pour a little bit. Don't take all my shit. But listen, pour a little bit. Don't take all my shit. Oh yeah, get my shit back. Yeah, get my shit back.
It's Earl Steve's too.
She crazy. See, this is why you should not bring your relatives to the podcast. That's crazy. Give me my shit back.
Is this Moscato?
At what age?
This is the regular Moscato one.
But because you just came back. At what age should you stop performing? Do you think people should stop performing?
It depends. Honestly.
Give me the depends. Everybody
okay,
with the depends.
It depends.
Everybody
because,
dependent around
because it does depend.
Tiana Taylor retired. I don't think that Tiana Taylor.
What the fuck did you do that for? I love her so bad.
Wait, let me get into it, Shay.
I love her so bad.
Tiana Taylor retired from music.
Taylor conversation? She don't make music no more. I didn't hear this.
Okay,
she don't, but she directs movies and things.
Okay, cool.
She
so Tiana Taylor is
jumped in whole other bag.
Multi-talented, but I would have loved to hear more of her music.
Hello.
But she retired and she had her last, farewell tour because she felt like she was underappreciated. And me honestly, okay, cool. I like artists like Tiana Taylor and Tink more so in a closed environment. More so in like
Janae Aikio, you say that shit. What the fuck?
Hey!
You said her name wrong again. We gonna
got
fight.
that woman
Hold
name
on,
wrong.
one mic. Hold on, one fucking mic right now. Hold on, listen.
I really did.
Listen, what? No. Hold
damn
the
it.
fuck on. Nah.
now.
God damn it.
We don't need you.
Nah.
To come correct.
That's my woman. Goddamn it.
Nah, listen. Listen. I don't understand why she with that corny ass Sean, Big Sean.
Okay,
But
stop.
as soon as
No,
this
no.
podcast get lit, Janae, I'm coming. I ain't eating no ass like no groceries though.
Can I
I ain't
ask
eating
you
no
one
ass,
question?
but I
But
got
he
something for you, baby.
Why
girl.
is he lame? What makes him lame? I want to know from your perspective what makes him lame. I'm just asking a question. You said lame.
I
I
don't
want to
know.
know.
I think he always had that opinion of Big Sean.
But I want to know why. I'm here today asking why. I don't know
What
if I
makes
know.
Big Sean good?
I asked you a question.
I'm
Don't
asking you
answer
what
my
makes him
question
cool.
with a question.
What makes him cool?
Don't answer my
fuck
question
makes
with
him
a question.
cool?
Hey, what
I'm
makes him
telling you
lame
what-
though? What makes him
Oh
lame?
my god.
What makes him cool?
Exactly, Reese. Please get him to get
Nonetheless,
Get
the topic
him
is, guys.
Yeah,
You're not physically able to-
because he always feel like
I don't know, Key, about physically able to. I feel like when your voice is gone and like when your voice get to that point
I
where
feel
you can't
like,
go no more.
Hey, that's
But
what
listen,
physically
Hey,
able to
I feel
mean.
like
I mean,
feel
but
like,
some
I feel
people
like, no,
would
no,
be
no,
able
no,
to
no,
still
no,
sing, but they can't
If
get
the
to the
voice
stage.
is
No,
gone, that's
no.
not-
All right, I
What-
get you. All right, I'm
listen,
with you.
I feel like
The voice
at
is
a certain
cool.
age,
El DeBarge did
it
it in
shouldn't
concert
be
this year.
no certain age. It should be a certain amount of wisdom within your career
I
that
agree.
you have.
I
That'd
agree.
be
That's
like,
what I'm
okay,
saying.
cool. I done made my millions. I done did this. I done sold out arenas.
I
I
feel
done
like
sold
your-
out some of the biggest shows. And even if you
I feel like
haven't,
when your
that's
voice don't work
cool.
no more.
It don't matter when your
But
voice
see, like,
works.
rappers
It
is
don't matter when your
different.
voice
Rap
works.
is different.
Because you can have people come to your show. Listen, I went
Rap
to
is
see.
different.
I
Rap
went
is
to see
different.
Lil
Totally
Thug.
different.
I mean, Lil Thug, Young Thug. I went to see Young Thug, and people was in the crowd as if he was performing at a high energy. It was in that bitch like, yeah, Young Thug. He performed in one spot. You can perform, however, as long as you have the fan base. They don't give a fuck.
But
They
listen.
gonna talk shit. Yes, they will. But they still bought that ticket to whoever
At the end of the
Beyonce
day-
concert when she was 60.
I feel like it's all about
The
them.
reunion.
All right, wait,
Whoa,
wait,
The
pause.
reunion.
Reese, can you tell me the coolest thing about Big Sean? Please. All right, go ahead.
No, can we not?
What's
that
the
he went
coolest
to
thing about Big Sean?
Cast
What's the coolest thing about Big
LOL.
Sean again?
What's the
what
coolest thing
neighborhood he
about
from?
him? I agree
Why?
with
He
you.
What
said he
does
was from
that
6
matter,
Mile
though?
on one album, 7 Mile from the other album, 8 Mile from the other album.
I don't-
He was from 9 Mile on one album. Like, goddamn. So what's cool about you, gang? Like, are you just from the
Besides you
city?
hip-hop.
Like, where you from? Like, what you do? The
You
best thing that you
asking-
came up
listen,
with? Like, you
I
went from
just
you went to
told you
Mumford
I
to
am
Cass.
nobody's
Like,
fan.
I thought he was Cass.
I'm nobody's
thought he went to
fan.
Mumford. Like, I'm just asking. Like,
I'm
what's
nobody's
the,
Maybe Shay's just asking for understanding.
Exactly. I'm
not
nobody's
being lame.
fan, so I never knew he was a 6 mile
Doc
claimer,
still
7 mile
performing.
claimer,
Yeah,
8 mile
boy.
claimer, and a 9 mile claimer. I never
Boy,
knew none of
you
that.
better.
you sound
boy.
like a future.
I mean, I did hear him say that, but I be
Let's
feeling
do
like I feel like when
Wow.
they do shit like that, it be
Wow.
more so giving so respect. To
All
certain
I'm
people.
saying
That's
is,
how I
okay,
look at
listen.
it.
Okay, so listen.
But
All I'm
here you
asking
go.
is,
That's a different
listen.
perspective.
All I'm asking is, let's talk about when Sean came into the game, right? Let's talk about.
We gotta talk about that.
I'm just asking because everybody's saying
Make
he's
this
this.
quick, because
Hold
I
on.
don't
quick, very quick.
You
Very
did.
quick. No, very
Did
quick.
you read those last comments? I
I
want you to
did.
read those
And-
because you're being lame right now.
All right, that's fine.
You
Let's
sound
talk
like
about
a
it. But let's-
tripping on Russell. Bio.
Oh no, that's a terrible analogy.
That was bad.
That's a terrible
No,
analogy.
that when I say that was bad, that was
agree with you there.
extremely
No,
bad.
but did you hear what she said?
No, he said big dog status now. I'm still in the field. Fuck Russell. That was corny. That was corny, right? What I'm saying is, all I'm asking is, as Big Sean, I'm asking y'all, anybody that can
You don't gotta
explain
ask
to me,
I think he's ass.
what is
Don't
cool
come here,
about
Mr.
Big
Big
Sean,
Sean.
It ain't
bro?
about
I
Sean.
feel like
You can tell me that he's the coolest human in the world. But just all I'm asking is,
What up-
give me
what do
a
you
cool
think about-
moment
Why
for
does it
Big
have to
Sean.
be
The
about
coolest moment he
cool?
had. The coolest moment he
What
had
about
was when he was on
the
ass with
realest
Nicki
moment
Minaj.
he
The
had?
fuck?
What about the realest shit he's done?
Hey, shout
for
out
the
to
city?
Russell
What
Wilson.
about-
Please give me
Please
that.
pregnant age.
Please give me that.
Talk shit.
Like, but
Besides
he's-
anything
first of all,
that he did for Cass Tech. All right, that's cool. You did the little
he's
recording
done
thing
shit
for
for
Stick.
Cass Tech. He's
That's
done
it.
drive
Go
for
ahead.
Cass Tech.
My sister goes to Cass
He
Tech.
just-
She never
listen.
talks about it. Sorry.
That's
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
So
I do have a little cousin that went to Cass.
One of my
Never heard of him.
Listen, one of my clients, her son or whatever, He did some little. It was something. It was a back to school something. He was out there with the kids. He was taking pictures with the kids. It doesn't matter. It's like,
I mean, Cash Doll and them come to the city for
They
the
do
turkey and the
stuff.
coat drive
Give 'em
every year
food.
too. I'm just saying,
but
but
it's-
what more
everybody
can
do
you do
small
for the
stuff.
city?
It's
Your
small
youth,
stuff.
your youth that's
You
looking
go
up
with
to
the
you.
supporters.
You can go support a school all you want.
Listen, I ain't knocking that. All I'm saying is, all right. So
Hold on,
listen,
'cause I done
if
missed
people wanna really ask me why do I feel like he lame, right? All right, to me in my opinion,
Let's
right?
do it.
I feel like Big Sean,
Right,
The
exactly.
ad lib is those ad libs are automatically corny,
Visionary.
right? Two. Right, Big
Look at
Sean
what-
is
look at
bringing
what
some
Visionary
businesses
said.
to the city. All right,
What businesses?
whatever businesses you get, make sure you drop them in the comments so we know.
Please do.
Because
need
I definitely
receipts.
don't know. I know other niggas with businesses in the city, but I don't know his.
I don't
All
know his at
So
all.
listen, let me get to it. What I'm saying is, dog is from this. He say he from the city, but he ran to LA to rep there. Like corny. Like you grew here and then
do
went
it.
there. But then you say about you there. You're not born and raised. You're raised in Detroit, bro. But you was born there. So now you went back to your roots and you celebrate there. Lame to me. You get what I'm saying? I've never seen you I've never seen you perform with the people that you came in with.
Let's go.
Bars wise.
Let's go.
Let's talk about music. We
Come
talking
on
about
now.
music.
When you was doing underground shows.
Like,
Why not
you
making
never
appearances
compare-
at
I
underground
just-
shows.
Look, just because everybody don't brag about something somebody do, don't mean it ain't being done.
I mean, it ain't being done because at this point we can't even say that. Everything
People
in
leave
today's
from
world
where
is
they
being
from.
televised on social media.
Listen.
Everything is being televised. I never
I
seen
ain't
this
knocking
nigga-
that. Y'all look, okay. So
Everything
cause
is
this
being
I don't want
televised
this to
on
seem
social
hold
media.
on, listen. I don't want this to seem like this is a bash on Big Sean. We can move forward. But what I'm saying is,
Reese.
even the people you came in the game with, right?
Let's do
That's
it.
Kendrick, Cole, Wiz. They're bigger stars than you, gang. You are nobody's buying into that
Hold
lame
on,
ass style that you have.
Can we backtrack to Pusha? Ain't he on them? Good music too.
Listen, y'all.
Pusha might be in the same boat as Big Sean.
Y'all in the
I don't
music
know
more
about
than
that.
I'm in the music.
Lyrically,
so I don't know.
no. Lyrically, Pusha can out rap this nigga, and I'm a fan of
can.
Pusha. I'm a fan of Pusha T. I don't give a fuck how many times Drake dissed this nigga.
Didn't say he was supposed to stay here. See, that's the point that everybody is making. What I'm saying is, I'm telling you, give me something that was culturally built for what he
Respectable.
did. You feel
Fuck
me?
that.
Like what he
Culturally
did.
respectable.
Like,
You didn't do shit
the
that
biggest
was
thing that
culturally
nigga did was drive up Woodward with his video. Is Woodward is in his video.
Boy,
Like,
let's do it.
come on, bro. Like
That's my ad-lib
his
too.
girlfriend
That's
is more
fucking-
popular than he is.
That is
But
very
I don't want to
true,
move.
but
I just
You
want to
think
move
that's
on.
not true, Shay?
I want to move on.
That's very
I want to
true.
move on. I want to move on.
Very true.
I love Janae Aiko.
She might
That's
be-
just what it is. I feel like Janae is.
You got a crush on her?
She is, yes, very much so.
I think a lot of
Very
males
much
do
so.
though.
Very
they
much
do
so.
too.
But she's very pretty though.
Very
She
She's
is
very
very pretty.
talented.
Very
It's like she's very
I love Janae.
natural too.
And her
face.
everything.
All right. Wait.
I might have a
Don't
crush
go
on
too
her
far on
too.
Janae.
Shit.
I understand. Everybody loves Janae, right? But I also want to ask y'all
Also
guys this
left the
question. I
line.
mean, y'all ladies this question. I called you guys. But I also want to ask you ladies this question. How do y'all compartmentalize your traumas and your stresses to what's good? See, that makes sense.
Okay, so cool.
How do you compartmentalize the good, the bad, and the ugly? Let me give you the simple way to say it. I said the traumas and the depressions because that's the good, the bad. But your good in general is just what it is. Less headache for me. All right, that's cool. Big Sean still trash.
The
Let me get him the big. Hold on, let me give him the trash emoji.
You just sometimes I just don't understand. That's fine.
Nigga trash. He ain't even
how
make
do
good
you
music.
the
Name his
way
best album.
that I read
outta
this
here.
question was how do you you know the word
Compartmentalize.
compartmentalize. I gotta say it
Your
like
depressions.
that. Your depression.
depression.
That's how I got the question.
But see, what I'm saying is when I say like the good and the bad, because I don't want you to just stick on the bad though. Like that's like the
no,
worst.
okay, so cool.
You get what I'm saying? I want
How
you to
do
talk
I
about
compartment-
all your
whatever the
your
word
compartments.
is.
Your compartments. in
My
your brain.
compartments. This is how I do it. Simple and easy every time. Things I can control and things I cannot. LOL. It's easier said than done, but once you start making yourself delusional to things that I can control and things I can't, it's way easier. It's way easier. I cannot control certain things, you know?
There's
some things
still
I can control.
compartmentalization
I
with
wake
that,
up
though.
saying the serenity prayer because God help me figure out the things I can control and help me know the difference between the things I can't. And give me the wisdom to know the difference. To know the difference between both of them.
I not know.
That's exactly how I do it. Why I do it that way? Because I used to be an overthinker. I used to overthink everything.
That's
How I
She
know
went
what
to
she's
the park.
talking about.
I used to overthink
Roses.
everything. So boom, I used to be like, Lauren, you just moved into this apartment. You got X, Y, and Z bill paid on this day, and this day, and this day, and this day. So they used to create a stress for me. I used to be like, damn. You know, you don't have enough money. You don't have enough money to do this shit. You know, you don't have enough money to do this shit. You know, I can control the fact that I can pay my rent at this time, but I can't control the fact that I don't have enough money to pay for my DTE and my insurance. That's what I'm gonna do. Get a payment arrangement. I'm gonna get a payment arrangement because I cannot control my finances. I get paid every 2 weeks. I can't control that. Simple. That's an easy checklist. I don't have to stress about it no more. I can't control when I get paid. I know I get paid on X, Y, and Z dates. But if I don't have the money to meet the deadlines by this date, I'm going to call AT&T and be like, hey, listen, I don't have the money for my phone bill this month. You know, it's $273. I don't have that. Is there any way I can get an extension? Is there any way I can do this? Guess what? I can control that conversation. So cool. God is with me by every chance. God, you gave me the wisdom to know. I can control that I have a roof over my head, you know?
Hey, yo.
But I can't control that the DTE is due on X, Y, and Z day and I don't have the money. So that's what I can control. LOL. Calling them and be like, I don't have the money. So I need an extension. I'm not embarrassed to say it.
Hey, listen.
The best of us gotta do it. A lot of us don't make enough money for this.
At the end of the day, what you gotta know is sometimes you can have the money sitting in the bank to do some things, but sometimes you still be like, you know what? I know they gonna give me this extra 10 days.
I know they gonna give me this
but
extra.
this gives me that extra 10 days to hustle up some money while I didn't pay this bill. Just
Right,
come
right,
on
while
now.
you on that point, hold on. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, man. Hey, do the same thing, man. Like, share, fucking shoes
And
up.
on that Spotify.
Damn, my mic came off. That's crazy.
Thank you, shit.
My mic came off. That's
You
crazy.
snatched it
But
off.
it's cool. Hey, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend,
That's
man. Do the same thing,
whatever
man.
the word is.
Compartmentalized.
It's
Compartmentalized. I don't use that
definitely.
word often.
This is a certified
Compartmentalized.
hood
That's actually a
classic.
good way to put it in your
And all we ask them
vocabulary.
people out there is,
What
more do you want from me?
hey, man, if y'all want us to take a shot, because y'all took a shot, man, just give us a.
Give me a hell yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna take a shot anyway. But if y'all want me to take another
Hey, I ain't gonna tell nobody that. Never mind. Huh? I'll tell you after the pod. I think that might have been my cousin ringtone.
Okay, so, is perception a you problem or a me problem?
Whoa, it's definitely a you problem.
Is it?
Damn, that was a good one.
Because it is.
It's definitely a you problem.
It's definitely
That
a you
is
problem.
definitely not a me
Okay,
problem.
so listen.
Because my
Guess
perception
what?
of
Guess what?
whatever I got
Guess
going
what? I
on
just want y'all
is
to
a me
understand,
problem.
Before we get into it, I agree with the both of you. Because if I say something, but you took it the way that you took it, but I meant how I meant it, that was
Okay.
your perception of the situation. So that's a you problem because you didn't understand what the fuck I
Okay,
said.
I agree there, but I thought you meant perception of people like first impression.
I mean
okay.
all types of perception. When I say perception, I mean it
So
as
you're
a
not
whole.
putting it in the box.
How-
No, it's
how-
not in
how-
the box.
but
This
okay,
is an
wait,
open
wait,
discussion.
whoa,
It's wide open.
Still a you problem, though.
hold on.
That's
hold
how
on.
I feel.
opinion.
It
Okay,
is.
It's
okay.
still a you problem.
It's slightly a you problem if you saying all perception because
Why you say that?
simply I probably said that's a you problem in not knowing what that you is. You get what I'm saying?
I understand, yeah.
I get that too.
Once I get to understanding what the problem is, then it probably is a us problem. You get what I'm saying? We
Okay.
probably missed something. We probably missed a step. Or you probably missed a step. or I probably missed a step. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I have to gather.
Or people
the
grow at
information.
different ranges.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying? So I do agree with you. Personally, first impressions, you problem. Second impressions to go
This
on.
might be a us problem.
This may be a us problem. You get what I'm saying? So that's simultaneously to
I
both.
say that's a you problem still. I mean,
I don't know. That's just me.
I honestly
feel
don't
like-
care. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Cause
I honestly don't care. Because I'm an Aries. I come with a whole lot of fire.
when your birthday?
March 28th.
Oh,
I
the
don't
worst
care.
humans alive. The worst humans alive. I hate
I got
Aries.
a baby.
People,
mama.
listen, a lot of people hate
You
Aries.
should
And that's
hate 'em.
cool.
I don't hate him no more. I
hate
used
Aries.
to, but
I hate Aries.
Aries is,
I don't hate
it's
them.
gonna bring that fire.
Cam Bomb was
and,
an Aries.
And I don't
hate-
give a fuck
They
spirit.
sneaky. They
So you
conniving.
gonna,
They're liars. They're
Oh,
manipulative.
wow.
They're.
you know what? You're right.
I,
I'm not even gonna.
Did you see how I looked at you?
She was
I
all
wasn't,
of the traits.
I wasn't backing down.
Those are all of my good ones,
I had
though.
a baby by one, and I've been.
Those
dealing
are
with
all
that
of my
man
good
for
traits,
a
though. Those
very
are all
long
of my
time.
good
I'm
traits.
you
Why
said
though?
those are all of my good traits. That's
Those
crazy.
are all of my good traits.
Ew. You're
Sneaky?
such a boy.
Sneaky? Yeah.
Get to your next topic. Get it loaded up. Go ahead.
want me to
Continue.
go
Nonetheless, the question was what?
I forgot.
The question originally was, is
perception.
perception
Oh.
a you problem or a me
That's
problem?
okay.
That's why it's a
It's a
problem
two-parter.
with
I have a
Aries.
two-parter.
That's why it's a you problem with the Aries. That's
It's
why
a-
she feel that way.
It's a
Because she's
two-parter.
Aries.
It's a two-parter.
Aries always selfish.
It's a you
Selfish.
problem. Okay, let me
I agree with you 100%.
let me tell you
Thousand
from the
percent selfish.
selfish perspective.
I can go
It's a
with
you
there.
problem because Aries, us, we feel like there's
Shout out
there's
to my other little
work needs
cousin
to be
that date
done.
this girl. I think you lit because I don't understand how you do it. I think you the littest person in the world.
Gotta
But
be.
let me just explain to you. You lit.
be.
and you are welcome to the family barbecue even more now. Now that I understand that you date my little cousin and I forgot that she was an Aries.
Whoa.
Come fuck with cuz Dmarks and we gonna make it lit, bro. I promise you. We lit.
gotta
You
be
lit.
like-
What is your girlfriend? What is your girlfriend's sign?
That
Taurus.
She lit.
Whoa.
Hey, come fuck
She's
with the
the
game.
balance in the relationship.
She come fuck with the game.
She's
Anytime
the
she
balance
wants to,
in the
bro.
relationship for sure.
She can come fuck with the homies anytime she ready, bro. Like for sure. I like her.
Nonetheless,
I like
she
her.
is the balance in the relationship,
I like
my
her.
girlfriend.
I like her.
I bring the fire.
I
and
like that
feel
you know that though.
Yeah,
I like that
I-
because you. One thing that I've noticed about you since you've been on the pod with me, you have a real thing for accountability for the things that you do.
Yeah, I'm
and I
very
really do.
self-aware.
I really do love to
Very
see that.
self-aware.
And
What
you
we-
when
what we
because
not
it's
gonna do
hey,
is-
hey, chill.
Hold
Let
on.
me-
2 seconds. Hold on, 2 seconds. What we not gonna do is understand that it took her to this age to get that damn
does not
accountability.
matter.
Hey,
First of all,
I'm
What we
starting
not
off.
gonna
Well,
fucking do is just give her a pat on the back for being accountable her whole life.
Stop. I'm not
No,
gonna say her
I
whole
dealt
life.
with the
I did.
18, 19-year-old
Come on
boogie.
now.
I dealt with that fucking little girl.
How old
Fuck
are
outta
we?
here.
Girl.
How old are we?
How
old are me
I'm
and
22 now,
Listen.
not
Okay,
18.
wait. I know you younger than us. So how old are we? I'm 31.
If she 22,
Stop
I'm
it.
32.
Right.
At
Cool. Now stop.
18,
Right. Now
where
stop.
was I?
But at 22,
You were accountable?
I was
How
28.
How many females?
Yes, I was fucking
How
accountable.
many females do you know that are self-aware and accountable of their fucking actions? Stop playing with me. At 20
That's
fucking
cool.
two,
That's cool.
that's what I'm speaking for.
That's cool.
Nonetheless.
Yeah.
We gonna give
no,
her
no,
that.
no, 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 no. What we not gonna just do is
I'm gonna give it to her.
She-
At
no,
22.
listen,
she
hold
had
on.
to elevate there, but she did
spit.
it.
No,
The
she,
point is,
no,
she
no.
did it.
Fuck that.
She
No, hold
did
on.
it. I don't
Hold
care
on.
how
Hold
long
on.
it took
He
her.
wants
She
y'all
Time
did
out.
to know. He wants
Time
y'all
out.
to know 18 and 19-year-old me. He
It's
wants y'all to know.
done.
And
Listen.
17-year-old.
Listen, for 3 years, she spent every fucking day with me. So as a 27, 28, 29-year-old man, guess what I'm teaching my little cousin? Fucking accountability.
Hey,
It doesn't matter.
Hey,
She
hold on,
had it.
wait.
Teaching accountability.
So good for fucking you being there.
I have a fact that I want to share with everyone that's like kind of awkward, but not awkward. I lost my virginity, and I text my cousin I text my boy cousin.
That's not weird.
To me, it was.
But it's not. That was your comfortability.
That to me, it was. And
I told my daddy before I told my mama.
Hey, cousin, listen, this is just what happened. And he asked me a question. He was like, so, like, what did you get from this? And I'm like, it's hyped up. I think it's hyped up, and this was my comfort. Like I could tell my cousin I just lost my virginity. I was in the 12th grade. Like I was just like, hey, I need to tell my cousin this. I need to tell somebody this. Somebody that I'm comfortable with telling this secret to. Like my mom doesn't even know. My mom doesn't even know.
Woman, that's a good thing.
My cousin was like,
you can go to.
First of all, I was uncomfortable texting him. I contemplated. I was in my grandma's house. I was walking the floor back and forth. Like, should I even say this? Should I not? Should I tell him? Is he gonna be mad at me or like?
She can always have her flowers. I never take her flowers.
And you want to know what he told me? He said after I told him like it was hyped up,
right? Right, visionary.
This was hyped up to what it was supposed to be, and he was like, I know, I know, like at least you got the experience, yeah. Like at least you got the experience. Now you know that this is what this is, and I was in the 12th grade, and I was so like.
Were you disappointed?
I was kind of ashamed. I thought my cousin was gonna judge me, like, "Oh, Lauren, you're having sex. You're doing this."
Let me keep it a stack.
I can feel you on
that.
My boy, I felt like confiding in somebody that was like a male figure was like a safe haven for me. I knew I couldn't go tell my daddy.
No, listen. I'm gonna keep it a stack, right? Being the cousin that received these messages, right? I have to understand that I have more girl cousins than I have of a sister. I have no sisters.
Right.
Right. So they become
your sisters. And I understand it.
So just hearing like, all right, I know that. But I spent, just like I said, 17, 18, and 19 every day with this little girl. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that you want to tell me this is comfortable for me. But also,
I was so nervous. I was pacing the floor.
But also,
my hands are
what
sweaty.
you gotta understand is, and just being honest, like you gotta understand is, I did it and didn't want to tell nobody. You feel me? Because
Visionary said y'all first cousins.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's different. That's like siblings. But okay.
But also, you gotta understand, she has an older sister. So. But see, you gotta also listen.
I swear to God on everything.
No, you gotta also understand. You gotta also understand.
Like, should I tell him?
You also gotta understand, like my little cousin, like I have relationships with all my little cousins in different forms. You get what I'm saying? Like my little cousin that would be like my auntie's daughter. Like we have a different relationship to where she has an older sister. We have a different relationship. Like. I love that little cousin to where it's like I look at her as a little girl still, regardless. Like she would never say what she said to me. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But also I spent and had plenty of conversations of building things with her, being creative and just believing in her. So it was just like, all right, well, I can do this and say these things to him.
Listen, I didn't even feel like I could. I was pacing the floor back and forth like this, like, oh my God, I need to tell somebody, but I don't know who to tell. I need to tell somebody that I just did this, and I don't know who to tell. But the message was already like, and I'm like, cousin, I need to tell you something.
And I'm gonna tell you what I was doing when she texted to me, right? So she texted to me. I'm sitting there playing 2K.
I was so nervous.
At this point, I'm playing 2K. I only play 2K with two people, right? The nigga that's sitting over there on my couch and my little brother, Juan, right? So, like, we playing 2K. They don't know what's going on, but I'm getting the messages, right? We playing 2K. We in the midst of a loading session. I get the message. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Texting back. They like, what's crazy? I'm like, don't worry about it. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
I was so
we
nervous.
talking. Like, we having a conversation, but also...
So you playing 2K in midst of this conversation?
Yes.
Look, whole time
Like,
I'm pacing the... I'm
making sure that I'm more in the whole scenario. Because she's stressing. She over here pacing the floor. You over here like 2K, like, oh damn, this shit crazy.
No, listen.
Whatever.
It's a stress, but also you got to understand is what I thought in my brain was... How do you respond to your cousin? You know what I'm saying? Your little cousin at that when they telling you something that I feel like everybody wouldn't know, right? Well, Just
That
be
was
cool.
our secret. Until my
You
mom
feel
was
me?
like, "You've been having sex," and I was like, "Wait, you
To be
smelling on me
cool.
or something?"
No, listen. Like, to be cool, just understand that we spend so much time together that it was just like, okay, like, I expect this. Like, I expected you to been doing this if you haven't already. Like, I already expected these things. So that you're comfortable to tell me, like, this is the first time at 18? It's like,
So did you think I was nervous on the other end of that message?
no, it was like I felt like cousin. I did it. Now, I'm gonna tell you how I listen, how I read the message. If anybody texts me, I read your message in your voice and how I read it. I can give it to you. When the message came through, it was like, cousin, I did it. And I kind of was like, it was kind of like her voice. It was like, cousin, I did it. And like, you feel me?
I would never say this to you in person.
Like it was
Cousin,
like it
listen,
was like
I had sex for the first time, and I'm trying to tell you.
But it was like
Traumatized.
and you feel me? So I kind of responded as like, okay, like I understand. Like I can't judge what you go through because at one point
This
in
was
life,
the first person I text. I just want
No.
everybody to know for the record, this is the first person I text, and I was so nervous because this is something I never did before. You know, like I had sex, like I did it, right? So I had to tell somebody, and it was on my conscience. You know, I was still in school. I was 17, turning 18 years old. I was pacing the floor back and forth in my living room, like
shit.
so fucking nervous. Like, if I text him this, will he judge me? If I text him this, is he gonna think I'm a hoe? Like, it's like, do my cousin, like, do he think I'm having sex? Like, you know, like, I was so nervous. I was shaking, you know? But I had to tell somebody, and I was like,
I think
okay.
I was more so nervous about the fact that when everybody found out about sex for me, they found out I was pregnant with my daughter.
That's so crazy because I was making this music like saying
Other
I
than
was
my
having
mama.
sex and
She
everything.
knew
Like,
She knew what was
no,
going
and then
on.
I did it, and it was like, wait, hold on. The shit you was talking about before you had it was nothing like when you had it, Lauren. So okay, what's the misconception?
like that.
You saw it on the movie. You thought it was
It be
gonna
like
be like
that.
the movie. You thought it was gonna
But
be
see,
all roses and
the one thing that I also
No,
understood,
not
the
what
one
it
thing
is.
that I also understood was, I also understood that I had older cousins that was males that encouraged this behavior. I had a father that encouraged this behavior for me to do, like to have sex with women. You know what I'm saying? And be a part of this type of thing.
So you was having
What
sex in high
age
school?
was this going on that they
I
were?
got
That's what I
Yeah,
want to know.
13.
Like,
Okay, I'm gonna be back.
so you was having sex the whole
I'll
like
be breaking my little brain.
the whole high school?
I don't understand.
Oh, high school, I was trying to knock down the whole
Wow.
everybody.
So when Jeremiah told me he lost his virginity,
Whoa, don't expose my.
I'm not exposing him. He's saluted on it. Don't even.
I'm saying,
Quote me there.
My little cousin ain't dropped that knowledge on me yet, so I don't
Oh,
want to know. I
but
want
he
him to tell
did,
me.
and I asked him.
I prefer him to tell me. So
I
listen.
asked him
All right.
flat out.
Let's get to the next one. All right, cause you.
Why do you have to be feminine to be a good woman? Because I watched my mama struggle her whole life being this independent woman. And this is just my knowledge. This is what I feel. I watched my mama struggle being a single parent this whole time, wearing the pants as both parents. You know, I have a father. He's not the most organized or the most financially responsible, but that is my father, you know, and I know my father. He's not a deadbeat to me at all. But my mama wear the pants of both parents. So that makes me feel like you do have to have some femininity because my mama is on the brink of, you know, her early 50s. And she's just now finding love. And it took her to shut the fuck up and be submissive to a man to actually receive this love. And I was just having a conversation with somebody else the other day, and I was telling them, men have to be the same way. You know, men get their heart broken one time, I feel, and be like, fuck this shit. Like, you know, fuck this shit. Fuck love. I'm about to have all the hoes. I'm about to have all the bitches. I'm about to do this, and that. I'm like, you know, had this girlfriend for a minute, but that ain't my only one, love. You know?
You got a point.
And then they have to have that receiving love too. Like, damn, what if one of these hoes actually wanted to love me? Actually had a future with me? I might have looked at her as a hoe, you know, a temporary fuck for right now, but honestly, she might have actually had some care of me. Now I'm in this same cycle. I have a homeboy. He's 24, and I told him, I said, listen, your baby mama is younger than you. You know, she's going to find herself. She's going to find herself. And when she does, nigga, you're going to be in some trouble.
Why you feel?
Because she's younger than him.
But what are her?
I feel like when she finds her femininity, when she enters that soft girl era, nigga, it's fuck you. I see all the fuck shit that you're capable of. I know what you're capable of. I feel that. I know.
But how you know he don't find his masculinity where he could become a different person by the time she figured that out?
You can become a different. Listen, I don't never knock the. You could find yourself and I could find myself on a separate path. But he's 24. She's just turning 20. You know, I know where I was at 20. I don't know where I'm going to be at 24.
Okay,
I'm 2 years away from that.
I have to say this, right? I have to say this, right? Because I feel like until I became a 30-year-old man, I didn't really know what was real, right? And I had 2 kids at that point.
I 100% agree.
No. I had 1 kid at 24. By 24.
You said 30.
But yeah,
no,
by
I'm
30.
saying by 30 I had 2 kids,
So you
right?
were saying 2 by then, but
all right, but by 24 I had 1 kid,
by
right?
30, okay. So I'm putting the perspective that men don't know to 30.
I'm saying as you
gone.
grow,
After he said what he said, I'm going.
I feel like as you grow as a man, to have to deal with those things and deal with these people, like you grow to get to a certain level where it's like, I don't want that. Like I don't want the violence with
agree.
you, right? Like I want to just, if we not gonna be together, let's find this co-parenting level where we can get our kid to understand.
But
that
what about
mom
when
and
you
dad don't
co-parent them
understand.
for so long and then you eventually find love? Like,
Listen,
not
as
to
a
put my
no,
mom's business out.
wait.
Go ahead.
So when you say co-parenting to where everybody finds their own separate love, if you co-parenting don't stop that. That don't stop. I actually encourage that.
Okay.
Let me state from, because I can only speak
that's
from,
healthy.
No, listen, I can only speak from Juice's perspective, right?
Right.
Cam mom has passed away. There is no space here, right? I pray she's hoping for the best for me, right?
Right.
But speaking from my youngest son mom's perspective, she has encouraged that for me. Even when I was in my bad moments of us breaking, like she would say that, like, you should do these things because at some point, like, you may need that. Like, I don't want to hate you for those reasons.
Right.
And that's what
100%.
makes co-parenting easier, because we don't want to hate each other for the people that you're interacting with. We want to hate.
And that's what I feel.
And I feel like,
get her some hand claps for that.
That's what I feel.
Who said that?
Key. I said Key said.
About
oh my bad. Hold
my
on.
mom.
What's wrong?
And I feel that my mom, she has always had a healthy co-parenting with her second baby father. You know, like a dad shows up, shows out. Nonetheless,
Wait, I think my glass is on the floor.
They're in your head.
Oh, damn. Ooh, the wine is
it's the Earl Stevens. I promise
It's the
you.
wine.
I promise you, Earl Stevens is like
my goodness.
alcohol. It could be Casamigos at this point.
Damn, they is up here.
Yep.
You want to know what's so crazy? I could have just looked up there.
LOL. I'm like, wait, those are her glasses.
But yeah, I feel like
Nonetheless, before you go into your comment, Shay, I do feel like my mom took some time. Like she dated my youngest sister's father, when she was younger. And then she dated him when, like, 2019, 2020, and it didn't work out. Now she's, like, with him. You know, like, she's, like, the submissive woman. And I've told my mom, like, I've told her time, way too many times, you have to shut the fuck up. You know, you have to be willing to be led. You have to be willing to be led. You can't wear the pants in every situation. You know what that's going to do for your man? That's gonna make him feel like he's not worth shit. that's gonna make him feel like he don't have a purpose. You know, when you want to wear the pants.
She needs some hand claps. It sounds like she
My
needs some hand
mama,
claps.
my mama is so used to wearing the pants that sometimes it was hard for her to take the pants off and put on a skirt. She learned how to put on that skirt, and it's like I told my mama this today at church. I said, "You're a different woman. You're a different woman." Because I can see that this man is leading you with some submissiveness, that you know how to shut the fuck up. Finally, you know how to be led. You know how to be led instead of I have to lead. You don't always, and sometimes that takes teaching.
I was finna say, sometimes you can't blame a woman for that because
I don't blame my mom for that at all.
No, I'm just saying, because in some situations you got people who blame women for that. But
I don't blame my mom for that at all. But I always told her, maybe listen,
that's what
maybe
they're forced to do.
I've encountered my mama dating 3 men in my life: my daddy, my sister's dad, and another man. You know that we're not gonna bring up. You know that she introduced me to my mama. Anytime my mama ever had anybody that she dated, she never brung them to her daughters because she has all daughters. She never brought that. But when she did bring a man to us, it was different. You know. Okay, this is Micah's dad. I've known Maurice. I've known this guy to be this guy. You know, to show up. And for him to be this man today, it's like, dang, you could be my stepdad. You could. I could follow what you say as my stepdad, but that don't mean I don't have a dad that have his own morals that that I want to follow too.
Right.
You know, because I'm my daddy's daughter.
If
anybody is my daddy's daughter,
father, you're gonna always be.
It's me.
I'm
my daddy's
daughter.
daughter.
Hey, listen. When I say if it go that way, you got 2 people on the same podcast that feel the same way.
I'm my daddy's
I am
daughter.
my father's daughter.
I will rep my daddy with no bad comments at all.
Listen.
I felt like that nigga was trying.
Listen, he
became a dad at 17.
Yours at 17, mine's at 15.
I'm just saying, my dad became a dad at 17.
And
then served some time. Listen, then served some time like a big boy. My daddy is
that nigga to me.
My daddy is that nigga to me, and can't nobody.
I love that for you,
can't nobody in the world tell me that my daddy is not that nigga. You want to know why? Because I had to understand my daddy. I had to get to know my daddy. I had to learn this person. Just like I learned my mama. I was living with my mama for so much time. This is just a vulnerable point, real quick. My mama kicked me out. She said, "You gotta go live with your daddy." She kicked me out at 17, turning 18 years old. So I said, "You know what?
Were y'all bumping heads?"
We was bumping heads, but that's cool. That's cool. That was cool with me. That was cool with me. You know what my daddy did? He came. I called my daddy. He said, "I'm on my way to a job, but I'm about to come pick you up." I sat at that job with my daddy crying for 5 hours. And you know what he told me? He said, it's no sense of crying. You grown." That killed me. Daddy, I'm only 17. You looking at me as grown. And nigga, I said my mind still operating at 14. Whoa.
It's a man perspective.
Guess what? From that day, I was 17 turning 18, and I was 18 turning 19, and I was 19 turning 20. I was 20 turning 21. My daddy said, "There's no reason to cry. You grown now. There's no reason to cry." I ain't lived with my mom ever since.
It's real shit.
I ain't lived with my mom. The best thing I could have ever did in my life was understand my daddy perspective versus my mama's. My mama gonna give me a perspective of my daddy, and I'm gonna run with that shit for my whole life until I actually understand him. Until I actually understand my father and my.
Hey,
fuck, he only did the best he could.
Hey, listen, I became quiet because that's crazy. I got quiet on the podcast.
Fuck,
all right, so listen,
you barely do that.
The difference is like you have to understand like.
You got to understand about perspective.
She was definitely sitting in a dungeon with the kid who giving the same knowledge out. You get what I'm saying? From a man's perspective, I'm speaking logic. Like, don't do something to where it turned into a habit. You get what I'm saying? Don't do something to it turn into a hobby. You get what I'm saying? That's the difference. Like, we just always work. We just work. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what kind of the difference with the pod. Like, don't do something to where it just don't work for you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always want people to keep grinding. So I always try to give that.
Like how you told me
to
rap was gonna be a hobby. I've been telling everybody that I'm about to go.
Like, I'm just saying, like, if you do something for so long and it don't work, guess what it's gonna become? It's gonna become a hobby.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But if you not trying to make it work though. A lot of motherfuckers just do it just thinking that tomorrow
Some
we gonna.
people don't know how to really get it to kick off though. You got to think about it. Everybody don't have the same mindset. You got some people and don't know me. Come on, no.
I'm with you.
I'm saying this. Everybody don't have the same mindset because I could think, oh, this is $1 billion idea. You can think, you could become a thousandaire. You get what I'm saying? But when you see the numbers at the end, you like, damn, this bitch a billionaire. She thought she was gonna be a millionaire. I only said a thousandaire. This bitch a billionaire. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I felt this. I manifested this. But you gave me that push off of the simple fact of you felt like it was only gonna be this. You know what I'm saying? It don't be nothing. It don't be nothing against it. But that's where a lot of shit come from people as far as progression. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you progress because you have somebody in your life to where they're positive. They don't judge you. They're gonna speak to you. They're gonna be real with you. This, that, and the third. And then sometimes in life, you progress because you got them negative people that gonna tell you that you ain't gonna be shit. Them people that tell you that you'll never amount to shit, you ain't gonna never be shit, you gonna always work for somebody, you ain't gonna this, that, and the third. You feel me? And at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta look at it like this. What if that person that you dogged out was a motherfucking firefighter or police officer? And when you call 911, that's who the motherfucker had to come save your motherfucking ass. Now, how do you feel? You gotta treat everybody with humanity. Everybody is going through something. Like, people don't realize that sometimes I may have a smile on my face, but I might have just got beat up. You don't know that though. Because I ain't showing that.
Definitely don't know that.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't showing you that.
Facts.
So you have to treat me with the same humanity that you want to be treated with. And that's more so just what I wanted to get to with that, with all general things in persons as far as her being comfortable with coming to you, because that means you treat her with humanity. You get what I'm saying? You respect her opinions. And if you feel like something is wrong, you're gonna tell her that. But you're not judging her while you're telling her that. You're just telling her that to benefit her, to help her become a better her and to understand things from a different perspective than what she already does. And that's good.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. And I can't knock that. Like, shit, in general.
I agree 100%. I was listening from when I was in the bathroom. I was listening.
That's me. That's why I be jumping back in here real quick.
Yeah, I do agree 100%. Maybe not 100%, but maybe like 75%.
I mean, to me,
I do agree. I do agree.
To me, I feel like just with the trust factor thing, like I do agree with that. Like, most people don't become the most trusted with the situation to where it is where you get comfortable enough to be able to tell people the things that she said. You know what I'm saying? So I do kind of agree with that. Like, it just make it where it's like, you know, like, just hope that you that person that somebody can confide into. And I make it comfortable for, I mean, just me personally, I try to kind of make it comfortable for people to confide into me, like, just, you know, because I only want to.
safe space for me.
I only really want to be
you still are a safe space for me. Like, I feel like I could tell you if I robbed a bank and I got away with it, I'd be like, cousin, listen.
I just feel like, me personally, I feel like I always want to be like the person that can look at things logically and say, well, let's just see what we got from the situation. You get what I'm saying? Once we get to
that's
the
why
basics,
I send you my music, because I feel
once
like
we got to the basics of everything, then we go from there. Like, now, whether you agree with what I say from that point, but I feel like I hope that you take what I say with like a grain, not a grain of salt, but more so of like, damn, I did reach out for his opinion personally. You get what I'm saying? So
Can I say a disclaimer?
I
real
do
quick?
want to just say,
If
like,
you reach out for this disclaimer from Dmarks, he is gonna give you the brutal truth. I'm just saying, it's
You
gonna
don't,
be
you don't
very
have to
fucking brutal.
You don't have to ask him shit. He's still gonna tell you the brutal truth. You don't have to
I
ask
be thinking
for
like,
it.
damn, I just asked
He
for the
still
semi
gonna
truth.
tell you, like,
listen,
damn,
listen.
shut
I
up.
called him the other day and I said, listen, because if you got some, you know, some negative feedback, I don't want
Pause.
to hear it.
Put your seatbelt
I don't want
on.
to hear it. I told him I don't want to hear it. Guess
I'm
what?
comfortable with
Guess
y'all
what?
just
My cousin still
shitting on
gave
my
me the
shit.
fucking, the honest to God truth. I
I
told
don't
him
feel
I ain't
like
want to
I-
I've
hear
been
it.
dealing with this shit for a long ass time,
I
so
told
I
him I
just
ain't wanna
wanted
hear
to
it.
be
I
known.
don't agree with people just shitting on my shit.
But you know
like,
what?
I be
You
giving
know
niggas
what?
the bad
I
life.
respect the honest to God truth versus
Yeah, some bullshit.
some bullshit.
Don't
Some
bullshit
bullshit. Listen,
Don't
I
bullshit
don't
me.
send my music out no more. But you know, I can't send my music to my cousin because I know he's gonna give me the honest to God truth. Hey,
That's my little brother. He sent me all his
this is,
music.
you know, mixed
I love
wrong.
it.
This is mixed in properly. It sounds terrible, and I want to hear that because I want to tell my engineer that, hey, you know, the people think that this is, I sent this out, and they think that this is mixed terrible. I need us to fix it. You know, I need this to sound
This
like
not right. This not right.
this not right. It sounds like I recorded in the studio. I mean, in the basement in the studio. You know, and if I can hear this and other people can hear this and they can tell me it's mixed bad, then guess what? I'm gonna take that feedback. I'm gonna take that feedback, even if I don't like it. I'm gonna take that feedback, and guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go take that and run it to the next person. Hey, you recorded this song. Guess what? It sounds terrible to the next ear. So if this sounds terrible to the next consumer ear, I know it's gonna sound terrible
To somebody else.
I don't want nobody to be like, L Boogie came out with her first album and it was terrible.
Oh, you got another one?
Do I have another one?
I felt like you got the searching like you had
We
another.
can definitely go into
I don't like what my
Oh, remember I said I was going to get back into the one. Last week we did
Alright,
a topic, but I do want to reiterate on it because now we have Book here and she wasn't here last week. But I value her opinion and I just want to hear it. So, I saw a post and the post said, if a black man vents to you, you have no idea how much you mean to him. And it makes me wonder how true that statement was. What do you think?
how true that statement was. I'm gonna assume that it's 100% true. Being the person that I am, you could say I'm very gullible. You could say I'm whatever you want. But if you tell me something and I feel like it's true, I'm gonna run with it. If I feel like it's some bullshit, I'm gonna act like, you know, it's some bullshit.
Right.
If I feel like it was true, though, that's the only thing I'm gonna speak on. If I feel like it was true, I'm going to, you was talking about people yawning.
Right, and you did it first.
I was just saying,
Let's
I was just saying
mark
for the
that
record. I was just saying for the record. I was just saying for the
Stamp
record.
that.
Yep.
Stamp that. He told us not to yarn and he did it first.
Hey,
I
yep.
was just saying.
Stamp it.
Hey, yep. Hey, yep. Hey, yep.
I'm gonna say that. What was the question? One more time. I got a little sidetracked. The question.
I'm trying to think.
This
Because I think I deleted
the
it.
scenario. What was the scenario?
About black men venting to you.
Oh,
God
okay.
damn.
No,
Cool.
if a black man
That's what it
vents
was.
to you.
See,
So if I feel like
see
it's
how
true,
I
if
got
I
the
feel
board
like-
here.
if
That's
I feel
why
like
the yarn came.
if I
just
feel like
wanted to
it's
let
true-
niggas know.
I'll be deleting them as I'm
Shut
saying
up.
them.
If I feel like it's true, then I'm gonna apply it. As the woman that I am now, I'm gonna apply it. I'm gonna apply it to figure out. Okay, you told me this for a reason. I'm into my spiritual shit, so now I feel like you told me this shit for a reason. Now I feel like, okay, what can I do to make this situation better? If this is just me, somebody casually dating, and we, you know, getting somewhere, it's cool. You know, like you done reached out to me on some personal shit. You didn't let me interact with your personal side. This is what you want to do personally, so let me figure out how I can help you build. If this is somebody that I'm already building with and they reach out to me and be like, this is how I feel like I could further my, you know, personality. This is how I could, you know, further my entrepreneurship. I would be like, well, let's do it. Well, let's do it. If you vent to me, I feel like I'm a safe place for you. I'm a safe place.
Couldn't really get here last week, and that's
I'm
why
a
I wanted
safe
to come
place.
back in.
I'm a safe place for you, and I feel like I'm a safe place for you. And I only let people vent to me. I won't say but people feel safe venting to me because I'm a judge of free zone.
You're a genuine person.
Listen, you could be trans, you could be bisexual,
That's
you could
genuine.
be straight, you could be anything. Listen, you could be going through it with your nigga in your personal relationship. I'm not gonna tell you to lead a nigga. I'm not gonna tell you to lead it. I'm not gonna tell you to stay with the nigga. I'm gonna ask you, did you call me for advice or did you call me to vent? You know, that's the first question. If you call me to vent, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Because that's what you called for. You wanted to listen and hear. You didn't want somebody.
Advice, I'm going to tell you the advice that I've been marinating on this whole time. You know, whether you're my friend or not, I'm going to give you my advice. Whether you want it or not. I'm gonna give you my advice. I've been working on. That's why I asked, do you want advice right now? Because I'm not going to give you my advice. If you didn't call me for advice, I'm not going to give you advice. But somewhere down the line, I'm going to say, hey, Shay, I feel as your friend that you deserve better.
And that's my friend. And this is, I feel like as a human being, this is what people also have to understand.
You have to accept your friend.
My friend, if you are my friend, I can't always feel some type of way about the advice that you give me.
One thing as a friend.
Because guess what? If you're my friend, you love me. And I mean genuine friends. You know who the fuck your genuine friends is. I don't care what nobody say. You know who the fuck your genuine friends is. Your genuine friends is the motherfuckers who's at your house every day, the days after, the day of and after that your mama passed.
I called my best friend today.
Them the ones that's still there after the casket closed.
I had a revelation. I said, hey.
Yeah. Them your real friends.
Hey,
so when you get them,
the spirit is telling me
you gotta know
to come knock on your door and say you have to let go of some demons. This is what I called my best friend. She was still asleep at 1 o'clock. Listen, she was sleep at 1 o'clock. I just got out of church and I was listening to my gospel on my way home, and you know, like I was scanning through the people.
Hit the button
people that need
on the camera. Look on my phone. It
advice.
just say low battery. It just
in my life right now. I said, who needs advice right now? Who needs advice right now? This is the spirit talking to me though. And the spirit told me, call your best friend. I said, call. And you know, I said, you have until 2:30 until you get ready, you sleep. That's cool. That's fine with me. But you have until 2:30 until you get ready. We gotta release these demons from you. The spirit is telling me this to tell you. You know? And she was ready by 2:30. I went to go pick her up by 2:30. And I said, listen, we got these plates. You know, we about to write everything down. She didn't have as much as I and she was ready anticipated. But I said, no. I said, we're about to pray. In the middle of us writing on these plates, I already knew what I was about to release. You know, the spirit already talked to me today and told me what you got to release, Lauren. But the spirit is pinpointing demons for this person, and you can't recognize it. Like you're not this person, but the spirit is literally telling you they fucking flaws. You can't ignore it. You can't ignore it. So boom. I said, you done writing? She said, yeah, I'm done. I said, no, you're not. No, you're not. The spirit is telling me you're suppressing something that you don't want to get off your chest. And then she flipped her plate over. And I said, you know what? I'm not even going to look. I'm not even going to look. Whatever you write down is your business. Whatever I write down is my business. You know? And she said, you know, I feel like crying. I said, do it. Do it.
I'm that friend. Do it.
Do it. Cry right now.
Do you need my shoulder?
She said,
I
feel like it's just people looking at me. I feel like it's just people looking at me right now in the park. I said, I don't give a fuck if they looking at you. I don't give a fuck if they looking at you. The spirit don't judge. You better cry. If the spirit is cry.
Who care about anybody?
I felt like I had a superpower.
Because how can you judge? You're not perfect.
Nonetheless, I got my message out. And I feel like it persuaded her. The spirit was on her. Like, the spirit that I had to call and, you know, pick up the phone to my best friend and say, hey, you need to release these demons. It was released. Like, whatever was between us and God and me, I don't know. It was way higher than me today. You're yawning.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's called bored.
He said we talk too much. I ain't gonna lie.
New track. Fuck they talking about? The new track. Fuck they talking about? New track. Fuck they talking about? The new track. Fuck they talking about? Hey.
Say I'm invited to the L Boogie show. Hey, subscribe to the motherfucking Spotify and the channel.
New track. New track. New track.
Just subscribe on it.
Hey man, it's your boy Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing. If you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. Hey, T2 Nation, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Hey, the real L Boogie on Instagram. Shay Bay on
Real
Instagram.
L Boogie. Real L Boogie, not the.
Yeah. Oh.
Just
Real L Boogie.
Real L Boogie.
On Instagram. Shay Bay on Instagram. She trying to hurry up and eat these gummies that she got in her bag. I don't know what she got going on over there. She trying to put herself to sleep. Dre here, Hot here. It's your boy Young Dmarks, man. Hey, laced up.
Said some bullshit.
Laced up Marks.
All bullshit tonight over there sitting back, laid back. They had shit to
You
say.
didn't have a lot to say when he had some bullshit to say
Shit.
today.
And I know next Sunday you better come harder than that because I ain't never known you to sit over there like that with nothing to say. What is
Hey,
that?
y'all.
Pause. That's crazy. Nothing to say. Hard. Pause. It's crazy. Shit.
you do
Laced
too
up
much.
Marks on Instagram, YHPTV Dmarks26 on TikTok and on Twitch, man. Make sure y'all do both of them. From the Coach's View this Tuesday. Yeah. From the Coach's View this Tuesday, 8 p.m. 8:30. No, 8:30. Make sure y'all be there. Wednesday. Flow Easy will be back. Y'all seen him in the comments, man. We'll go crazy. 7:30, we'll be back going crazy like we always do. We got that music topic. We got some new, you know what I'm saying? Whatever come out, we'll be talking the fucking about it.
Let's go.
Shit. We'll be back Sunday. Spotify, tied to the game.
We there. No.
Come on now.
We already on Spotify, gang.
Turn us up, y'all.
Spotify, turn us up.
I'm about to go
Turn us
pick
up,
up the.
Episodes, what? Can we get
Listen.
a record?
27
24.
and 124.
No, it's 24, 25, 26, and 27.
And
damn,
27.
I
She
said
said all the
Drop
right
it.
ones, but it's
All
not the
them.
right
We
ones.
dropped all them today.
I said one.
We dropped all them
added too
today.
much. My bad.
We dropped it all in. We dropped all them today. Make sure y'all go tune
Yes,
into
on
the
your way to
pod.
work, on your way to drop the kids off, on your way
Hey,
to
Spotify,
the gym, on
please
your way,
check
on
us
your way,
out.
on
You
your
gonna
way.
get you some of everything.
Stream
There's nice
the
variety.
fucking
You heard.
Spotify.
You heard. Listen.
Nice
but
varieties.
I just want y'all to know that y'all got to make sure y'all go tune
Stream
in.
the
man.
Spotify.
It's going crazy.
Is
I'm
we
going.
telling a friend, tell 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 a
Nigga
friend.
better lace their motherfucking
Lace
shoes up.
them up.
Even turn your Crocs into sport mode,
Hey,
nigga. That's what
put
we do
your
over
Crocs
here,
in
man.
Sport mode. You don't
That's-
want to
that's
end up
lacing them up
you
over
don't
here in
wanna
the
end
pod,
up, chair
But-
folded.
But also, I do want y'all to let me
Thank
know
you,
in the
Key.
comments. I also want to let y'all. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about this intro or this outro or whatever y'all want to call it. However y'all want to do. What y'all think about the new theme song? That's what we're gonna call it. The theme song.
Let's go.
What do y'all think about the new theme song? We're gonna drop it one more time. I am not supposed to play this, but it is exclusive, and I want to do it any
If
fucking
you know,
way.
then
We
you
did
know.
it
If
first.
you know,
If you know, then you
fucking know, man. Hey.
If you know, then you know.
Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend because y'all know this is
Tell a
definitely,
friend.
This is a certified hood classic.
and we only ask those people out there.
What more do you want from me?
Hey man, if y'all supported the pod
Let the
and y'all
truth-
enjoyed it, man, just let us know if
We
y'all give us
appreciate
a.
our loyals. We appreciate everybody that comes and they comment in the chat and they give their vocal opinions. We really do appreciate that because we need that here.
And
Let's go.
hey, listen, one time for the one time before we get out of here.
He get on
And
my
we're
motherfucking
back.
nerves. Hey,
Y'all, let us know how
don't
y'all
understand
feel.
what we got to deal with.
Listen, y'all, let us know how y'all feel about the new theme song, bro. Please let us know in the comments. Let us know what y'all think about the new theme song. Even on the Spotify, bro, it get y'all a Q&A, bro. Let us know what y'all think about the new theme song, bro. We will be dropping 5 new podcasts this Sunday. 5 new episodes. Right now, it's only 124 to 127. I know that's not a lot, but that's about 3 or 4 hours of content, bro. Like I
Of
promise
your
you.
day.
We only been giving out more than an hour. We used to only give out 60 minutes of a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm a little bit over 60 minutes, like extremely over 60 minutes. But
Let's get
here it go live. Shout out to my nigga Henny, man. My nigga Henny always make us go crazy. He always every time I tap in with him, bro, he always look out for the kid, man.
Make
Hey,
sure
listen.
if this is your first time listening to us, that you go back and you do check out our old episodes and that you check out the other episodes as well. If you're into sports, we have Sports Tuesdays going on. Wednesdays, check out the Homie Wednesdays. Sunday, you know we here and we just kicking it real. It's to spill. It's T2 Nation. T2 Nation. T2 Nation.
I like the spill. Dropping that track.
Got the beats here, shoot a little biatch.
Turn up. Hold on. Give me my shit back. Hold on. Turn up. Hey, you got me fucked up.
Hey, and again, shout out to Reese on that natural born shit. We just came like this. We didn't even know each other was coming like this today. This is how we came in here. You feel me? This was a natural ass day. This is how you know that women, real women, we don't mind wearing our natural ass hair. We just like to keep it maintained. That's all. We can do this for about a week at the most.
Hey, hey.